MoneyBoy. Trade. MoneyBoy. Trade. Private jet flights overseas. Damn piece.
What's going on, people? This is the Toxic Masculinity Show. I'm your host, MoneyBoy Trey. Tonight, I am surrounded with a panel of women to discuss relationship do's and don'ts. I think I speak for all men when I give these two do's and don'ts for the men. It's real simple, ladies. You listen to these two things, the world will be your oyster. First, do and don't. Well, the first do's is cook more, talk less. The don'ts, don't stop cooking more and talking less. That's all you got to do. Dead ass. That's it. Yeah, go ahead, respond. I know y'all are offended. Somebody respond. Give me the smoke.
Well, I wrote a little rhyme for you.
I'm listening.
All right, here it goes. Forget the wop, pick up the mop. Make your man stiffer, move that Swiffer. You want to keep yourself move around that broom. Don't work on your tan. Pick up a pan, because what good is your looks if you can't even cook?
You are my type of woman. I mean, that pretty much summed up my do's and don'ts. Charlie, go give me some relationship do's and don'ts.
Okay, I think the biggest one is is to just be straightforward with us. Like, a lot of men assume that you guys telling us the truth for what it is, that we're gonna like go all crazy or whatever, but not all women are like that. I think
Yes,
it's
y'all are.
wait, let me finish. I think that
Where's XP?
if you tell women what you want straightforward, or who you are, or whatever it is going on, it gives us the opportunity to make a decision for ourselves whether we want to be a part of that or not. Instead of trying to, play let me psychoanalyze you because y'all don't really tell us what's going on with you or things like that.
Interesting. Marvelous Winks. That is an interesting name. Before you tell us what some of your relationship do's and don'ts. Oh, I got to add one for you. Stop flies. That's one of your don'ts to put on the list. But why do you call yourself Marvelous Winks?
Wait a minute, it's how you said it. I'm trying to get understand why you said I'm fly. I'm trying to see why you said that first. But
Cause you're on the Toxic Masculinity Show and you've been standing
mm,
me up, and I'm letting the world know.
I love you
I've
more.
been
Love
chasing
you
this
more.
woman and she been standing me up.
I love you more.
Tierra's next though. You ain't gonna be the only one.
um, I call myself Marvelous Winks. That's one of my business. I sell hair, lashes, edge control, hair growth oil, and I also have natural skincare products as well. That's all natural ingredients from Madagascar. So that's
Tell
why I
them
call
where they can
myself
find
Marvelous
you.
Winks. Huh?
Can I
Tell
ask
them
you
where they can
something?
find you.
Can I ask you something real quick? Are your
Of
After
natural
she
course.
tell
products
them where to
good?
find her,
Are
I
your
didn't even hear
natural
what she said.
are your natural products good for people with like sensitive skin?
Yes, ma'am. Everything we have is all okay. So the products that we sell is with Beauty Counter. So with Beauty Counter, everything is all natural, plant based, and it's all from the made in Madagascar. So it's all plants. So basically, when we sell the products, most of the proceeds go back to I want to say it's back in Africa. I'm not gonna say South Africa, but I know it goes back over into the country to the people over there because we're using their plants to put in our products. So it's not tested on animals. There's no chemicals at all are in them. So basically, the products help clean out your skin and detoxify the body. So we have like lip balm, body wash. We have different shampoo and things like that. So we have a lot. They can even makeup. So right now, my concealer, I buy my concealer from them. I buy my eyebrow gel from them, and my lip balm. So yes,
Eyebrow
everything is all
gel.
natural.
What the hell
Yes,
is
eyebrow
eyebrow
gel.
gel?
I'm very
Huh?
interested in that link.
Yeah, tell them where they can
I will put
find
it.
you at.
So I
Tell
do
them.
have I do have a business page, Marvelous Winks and Extensions. My actual Facebook page is Marty Love, MartiLove. I have a website for both business. One of them is marvelouswingsextensions.com and it's beautycounter.com/Martisha Moore. I will put it in the chat box. And so if you see anything on there, you have any questions, I'm always up. I always respond to my DMs, my text messages. My number is 731-300-1695. That's my business number. So but I do respond and I try to like help in any way I can if you have any questions about anything.
So had I bought some eyebrow gel, I probably could have got a quicker response.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like that. You know, we got something else, but you want to talk about that on here because one of my dudes, one of my don'ts, since you want to go there, one of my don'ts is don't always assume the worst. Because ain't that why you stopped talking to me?
No, I
Okay.
did not. I stopped talking to you, ma'am, because I was the only one reaching out.
And you see, I'm an entrepreneur, single mother of three, four children, and I'm trying to start working a 9 to 5. I want to travel. That's
Me
all I
too.
want to do is travel. I want my money to be longevity. So both my business supposed to get me there by at least no August of 2021. That's my goal. I gotta
She,
go.
she trying to make me feel bad. I bet if you
I'm
go
not
to
gonna
your
make you feel.
text,
I'm just
I
gonna
bet
text you
if
and I'm
you
gonna
go
make
to
you feel
your
bad,
text
baby.
messages right now, it's about four niggas in there.
No, baby, I got a whole new number, so every nigga got obsolete. If you weren't trying to help build, baby, you're not benefiting. I don't have
So
time to
what
sit around and hold nobody's hand.
what were some of the don'ts going on to make you change your number?
Oh, so some of my don'ts were okay. So one thing, I'm kind of glad I actually got on this podcast and with the topic that you're having. I've been single for a year, and one of my biggest don'ts is just the secretiveness. I mean, you don't have to be secretive with a woman. You can be more open with us, and you can talk about anything because a real woman is gonna be able to listen and understand and help break down whatever it is that a man having a hard time with trying to communicate. Because one thing I have known in the last three relationships I have, men do not know how to communicate. And when we're talking to them, they feel like that we're trying to take something from them, but we're actually trying to break it down and we're trying to be on the same page. But I would say,
Absolutely.
because I'm just like, I've been
Mhm.
through a lot. And right now, yeah, a lot of guys do not understand when I say, this is what I'm looking for. If you can't be my friend, then you don't need to be trying to pursue me. And so the first thing a guy would do that I do not like is, oh, when can we lay up or when can I come kick it with you? No, I have children. I have
I
a
didn't do
daughter.
that to you.
No, baby, I didn't say you did that because look,
I
you
know,
want to go
but
there?
I
I,
still
You
I
want
got
to
would
go
treated
there
just
with
like
like
them
me?
niggas.
I would just like to say something on her previous thing about men communicating better. I
Mm-hmm.
completely agree with you, but after being on the panel with more men and being married and stuff, I kind of do understand why they're not willing to be communicative. It's not necessarily me as a person, and it may not be you as a person, but
Mm-hmm.
just like we have PTSD, forms of PTSD from relationships, a lot of these men have been with women who they're the first women they were with, they gave that opportunity to be vulnerable, to be open, to be communicative, and it was held against them. It wasn't accepted. It was, just kind of tossed to the wayside when they were willing to give that. And after that, they probably some of them probably invested so much time into those relationships and got hurt so bad that the outcome to them was, I'm not going to give that to anybody else again.
I agree with you
XP,
100% because it happened with my last relationship. I agree with you 100%.
XP.
Hey,
Can you
what's
hear
up,
me?
bro?
I
Yeah,
don't know if you heard me, but I spoke for all men and let me know if I was kind of on pace when I said there's only two do's and don'ts that men require. I said it's cook more, talk less, and don't stop cooking more, talk less. Do you agree with those?
I don't shoot me with it.
Oh shit, I forgot he married. He worried about his wife.
I ain't worried about that. I tell it like it is. I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna say why I agree with you to an extent. The reason why I agree with you with that is because I feel like the way that the world is right now with this genetically altered food, we don't know what we eating. I feel like, you know, when a woman's at home cooking, you stand a better chance of your kids being just a little bit more healthier than leaving them to McDonald's, Taco Hell, piece of slut, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Burger Queer, all that crap that we, send our kids to. And I feel like in today's society, we need to go back to some of the older ways. I feel like we live in a world where it's almost a crime to be a man. I feel like that we are often hated by everything. And at home, a man's peace supposed to be where he lay his head. He shouldn't have to deal with more hell at home than when he leave outside of his home. Because regardless of what color you are, when you walk out the door as a man, there's all kind of stuff against you. When they make unfair child support laws, they don't care what color you are. When they make these things against men, it's not about a color. And so when a man comes home, he should feel safe and secure in his home. I know that society tells us it's all about this independent movement and all this stuff, and that's fine. I'm all for that. I love to see women successful in doing their thing, but I also want them to understand that when you get a man in your life, and I mean like a real relationship or a marriage, it's okay to drop the barbaric side. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to not have to be both man and woman. So I agree with your point for that reason, because I would like to see things kind of shape. Uh, to where we can go back to some of those. It may not be all the way like that, but I think if we can add some of them values back into our homes, we can really build better homes. I'm gonna mute my mic now.
Tierra.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Thank God.
Dang, you was ready to go.
Yeah, I was waiting
Were
on it.
you
I've
ready to
been
go to
busy.
attack me or you want to give
I
some
really
do's and
was.
don'ts? Cause
Do's and
you
don'ts.
finna get put on the hot
Don't
seat
tell me
too.
not to talk.
I'm not.
Don't
I'm
tell
saying
me
you getting put on the
not to
hot seat too.
talk.
Oh, you can talk. No, I was just
I'm,
saying. I was saying, were you ready to go? Cause you wanted to take
I'm
shots at
prepared
what
for
I
all that.
said. Oh, come on. Go ahead, baby. What are some of your do's and don'ts before I tell you how you been flogging me out too?
Hold on, y'all. I'm getting a phone call.
Yep. See, it got hot.
Could I say something off of what XP had just said? And by the way, hi brother in the chat section. I see you there. Um,
Hello.
my brother
Text
is
me,
watching.
Marvelous Winks.
Okay, yeah, I'm back.
What
Text the
up, 420?
text the 0147 number.
But my thing is like I do agree with XP. As far as going back to some of the old fashioned things, but then I also think that we're forgetting like what it takes to uphold the household in this type of economy nowadays. If you're middle class or lower, it takes two incomes to uphold that household. But then I think that at that point, then it needs to become a team effort between the man and the woman. And it's not saying that the woman is wearing the pants or it makes the man any less equal. But if both of you are working to make sure that bills are paid and the kids are taken care of because that's what it takes, then why can't we both, do things together around the house or when it pertains to kids?
All right, Miss Shane. What are some of your do's and don'ts? I know one of your do's is getting your whole fingered, from what I heard on your video the other day.
Well, that's a in the moment kind of thing, Money Boy. I will say this. I think that in the beginning, a woman, like I'm guilty of this, and it took me a very long time because I'm in my late 30s now. And I wish that I had a better attitude when I was younger because that's when it was like, I'd open the door and I could get a boyfriend. It was so easy. And and the kind of shit guys put up with me when I was in my 20s, like, was rough. Like, I mean, I behaved so bad. And guys would just, because I was young and they wanted the pussy. And what's the word you guys use? Simp. It was simp all the way forever. And then eventually my nasty little attitude got me nowhere, got me really lonely. And now I finally, am nice and know how to love a man. And it's like, I don't have that same shine, So if you're a younger girl and you're acting stank, maybe clean that up a little bit because it's it's a it's a cat lady life that you could be facing if you wait too long and you party too hard. But I will say this now when I'm with a guy, like guys, I'm in relationships all the time. Guys want to commit to me. Guys are bringing up conversations with me. I'm not having to bring it up with them. They're like, "Hey, I want to be exclusive." They're not putting a ring on my finger, but and I think it's because when I start dating a guy now, I don't like my mentality is he can do what he wants. He can do what he wants. I'm not like I'm having fun and we'll see where it goes. And if he starts not calling me or not showing up, then I just drop him. But I don't like put too much hope in the beginning. It's good
I do the
to,
same thing.
yeah, because guys smell that desperation. So I would say
I do the
don't
same
be too
thing.
thirsty
It's
for men.
called good fallback game. That's all.
Oh, come on, Miss Good Fallback Game. Come on, because you had a phone call
It's
and
called good
everything.
fallback game.
Come
Oh,
on.
my do's and don'ts is don't sit and act like when I'm talking you don't hear me. Don't ignore me. So that's one of my don'ts. Don't ignore. So like when I'm talking, cause I shit down one of them people that if I'm talking to you, you don't say anything. All right, from now on, I'm not talking to you. I'm gonna find somebody else to talk to. And if it's a guy, get over it. If it's a girl, get over it. So don't do that.
So let me ask
And
you a
like
question.
I'm one of those people who cook
Let,
every other day. It don't do
let me
nothing.
ask
It
you a
don't change
question.
their relationship. They don't want to eat this food. They look at their food and say, I want pizza. So
Let me ask you a
cooking,
question.
ask it.
So I didn't ignore you. I heard you when you talked. Why you filed back?
Uh, cause look what we was talking it. A lot of people hear me when I talk on social media. Yeah, y'all up under there saying the same shit. I don't know who real or who not.
Okay, I think I'll let you
So
slide with that
I
one.
can't just, put everything into I don't put all behind none of that. Like I don't put no love behind none no more. Friendships, I'm good. Like everybody like, damn, you don't have no friend? I got one friend. Yeah, one. And she's gone. I don't have no friends. And I'm cool with that. So it's like I don't put too much push behind all of it because out of every relationship I put behind, I have nothing to show for it. There's nothing here to show you anything behind. Oh, this came from my relationship. Never. Like, never. So I don't put too much push or effort behind certain shit. And especially like when it's coming out Facebook, I can't believe everything that's coming from.
I got your number though, ma'am.
Again,
I got your number though, ma'am.
fell for it. You did. I don't For this.
I ain't heard from you till I just called you,
Talk me
ma'am.
into it. I was very, very, very nervous about it though. Like I really didn't even want to respond. Like
Why?
because do you know how many people I respond to? And like I said, I just told somebody the other day, I'm just pretty. That's all they see. Is you're pretty. You're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty. Yeah. But then when I started talking, oh my gosh, she's too fucking smart. Get her away from me.
Have I talked to you like that? Have I
Get her the
talked to
fuck
you
away
like
from
that?
me.
Because
I don't
it's
talk to
funny.
them no
I've heard
more.
too. Some of the don'ts that the women said the don't do, I know I
Don't
have not
ignore me, cause
displayed
I'll
towards
shut the
any of
fuck
them.
down. Like I
Yet
will
I got
stay
the
down
cold
on you.
shoulder.
You didn't get the cold shoulder from me though. Like I be working, and then lately I've been sick. I have gastritis. I'm double jointed. I just turned 30, and like 3 days after I turned 30, everything started hurting. So
Wait a
I'm
minute, you double jointed?
yeah. So like I pole dance. So I'm dancing. I'm in mid-air, one leg stroke, and yeah, your leg's out of place. So I
Marvin's
mean,
Wink, she been busy too.
yeah,
All
I
depends.
got clubs booked. I got all this stuff going on. Can't even get there. I gotta book other girls to go. Like so it's a lot of stuff going on. Then I also do nails. I do hair. I
Ma'am,
do
are you a
makeup. I
pimp?
do eyelashes. I do tattoos. I book parties. I throw parties. I do puff and paint.
You sound
So
like
I
Baby
do a lot
D.
of shit. I do a
It
lot
sounds
of
like
shit
you a
Tell
in
pimp,
don't
front of
let
this
ma'am.
house.
kids in. Don't know when the kids to go in. But
Go
anyway,
ahead,
look,
Yeah,
Dee.
I
so
want to touch on the subject. So check this out, man. My dudes and don'ts are dating. You know what I'm saying? My
Speak up,
dudes.
nigga.
I said my do's and don'ts when it comes to dating, right? My do's is uh somebody that knows how to listen. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Somebody that knows when to be quiet. And
Right.
somebody
Yeah.
that knows her role in society, knows her gender role. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that's missing in today's time. These bitches
Mm-hmm.
want to be men and women at the same time, and that's not what's
You
up.
can't do that.
I just
I
want to say, whoever thumbed the video down, your mama raised the hoe, and Shauna Grant, I know it's you, because there's no reason for anybody to dislike this video because we're all just talking about what we like and dislike in
Right. And it's everybody's
relationships, and you
opinion.
the only person who doesn't have a life who go around fucking with people. So your mama raised the hoe. I know she's dead, and I meant what I said.
All
Keep
right, so
fucking with
Miss
me.
Miss Sheen, let me ask you
R.I.P.
something.
Go
Hey,
ahead, Joy Chit Chat. What are some of your do's and don'ts? My you. This is my YouTube wife, by the way.
No, D was talking.
woo.
These a
D was.
simp. We ain't studying him. He's a
Yeah,
simp.
Now
Dean
let
was
him
talking.
finish
I
his
ain't finna I
thought.
ain't finna simp though.
Let him finish his thought.
I know. I'm just fucking with my guy.
Yeah,
I
'cause
thought he
he's
was
touching
done.
on my subject. Like, I want to hear this.
Nah, all right,
I
so
thought you were done though, D. Go ahead.
nah, I wanted to ask Miss Sheen. So, like, you was talking about basically in a long, in a nutshell, you said you hit the wall and you wasn't getting the same attention from guys. So, what? Let me ask you, when did you know? What day did you know that it was over?
I'd say it was right at 35.
Damn.
34, I was still like killing it, but I wasn't like the guys were like hitting it and quitting it. You know what I mean? Like I was still getting the guys, but they weren't staying around. And then when I was 35, I was like, oh shit, it's fucking over. But now I'm real nice now. I got real nice.
Yeah, it just sucks that you had to learn that you had to go through the bumps and bruises to, actually learn how to be nice. Like I can look at you right now and tell you was hell on wheels back in the day. Real shit.
I mean, yeah, I did Playboy, I did all the hoey
Wait a
stuff.
minute. You did Playboy?
Oh, shit.
Woo!
If you in 2010, you can Google Rachel Queen Playboy. You'll see it on
Man,
there. There's some good pics.
I'm gonna need to see these. Just send them to my DM on IG.
Send it to me, too.
Right away.
Joy, what are some of
Oh,
your
man.
do's and don'ts?
You on the phone?
That's a good question. They have changed over the years, to be honest. Um, I'm like Miss Sheen with the whole cat lady situation. My do's and don'ts have changed to the point where I don't think people, well, men, I should say men, is ready. Because for one, I hope I don't, offend anybody, but being a masculine Mary was one of my downfalls because I thought that in relationships I was supposed to take the lead when I should have let the man take the lead. But unfortunately, nobody told me that when a man takes the lead, and when a woman takes the lead, it's not necessarily a good thing because it's like it's just a good time for right then. So I'm starting to realize that I need to let a man take the lead more than anything. So that's my don'ts for myself, and the do's for the man is to take the lead.
Yeah, because there's not enough room for two dicks in a relationship. I'm quick to tell a
Well,
woman that.
I'm not saying that there is one down there, sir. Please do
No,
not
I
refer
know,
to the situation as that.
that's just what I say because when the woman is trying to lead, she's taking the place of a man. So I let them know there's only room for one dick in this relationship. If you want to have it, let me know. I lead.
Okay, thank you.
But I was agreeing with you by
I
saying
get,
that
yeah, I said
you
thank
had to
you.
learn not to want to lead. That's a hard thing as a woman to come to the realization of. Because I'm sure all of y'all up here on the panel can say that y'all are strong women and y'all are independent women. So it's kind of hard to give that up to be in a relationship with someone.
I think for me on that level personally, it depends on who I'm in a relationship with. If I feel comfortable with a man as who he is within himself, if he can be honest with me and not omit the truth, because I'm sorry, omitting the truth is still considered a lie, and just, have mutual respect and communicate with me, I have no issue being submissive and letting you take the reins. It's when a
Hard.
man comes off disrespectful, and I don't mean disrespectful as, oh, they're giving you, the truth. I'm talking about a man who's just disrespectful for no reason.
Like
I can agree
like the
with her
last
on that.
9 years of my life.
I can agree with her on that. Because I was in a relationship for
Why can
12
you agree?
years, well, 13 years with my kid's father. And when I
Right.
say I gave that man everything what a
Everything.
wife should give a husband, and he still found
And
every
didn't get no
reason to
ring.
just go out here and be disrespectful, make babies on me, and then now
Yeah.
I'm sitting here raising our kids by myself as a single mother, but he went on about his
Yeah.
life married, and he's still bitter because he hates me because I moved on.
Hey.
And then just with my last relationship, same thing. I'm one of those women where the way I was raised, I tell any guy when he first meet me, you're blessed to be with me because one thing about me, you're gonna be happy from the day you get with me, from the day you decide to leave. Because if you leave, it's because you
Ma'am,
couldn't
you are
survive
not the
being with
prize.
me.
It's because of you.
You
You are
couldn't
not the
Oh,
survive
you
being
prize.
with
gonna love it
me.
here. You is gonna love it here. That's what she
You are
means.
not the prize. The man is the prize.
No, 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 no. I'm the
How?
prize
How?
because what a man, some women out here, and I'm not speaking about no woman on this panel, but women that have been around me and hang around me do not treat their man the way they do. They belittle their man. That's something I don't do.
A
I'm not
lot.
gonna belittle
And
man.
I'm
I'm
the
gonna
friend
be with
that be
my
like,
man.
you
We
wrong.
gonna do it together. But when you try to cross me and you be with that fuck shit, I can
That's
get
when
real
it
nippy
becomes
with
an
you.
issue.
But I'm
Yeah,
Exactly.
saying
and that's
you
right.
need to cherish me while you got me, because once I'm gone, I give zero fucks about you.
See, and I'd have
Right.
to
And
agree
now you
agree
over
on that
there
one,
looking
Marvelous,
stupid.
because I was raised old fashioned too with the way my mom took care of things for my dad and let him lead. So when I've
Mm-hmm.
gotten in relationships, I tend to give my all right off the bat without realizing who I was really giving my all to. And it took
And
me
then you done made
a
a
step
mistake.
back. And when I found my husband, I was like, okay, like I'm willing to let him lead.
pardon my presence. What are some of your do's and don'ts? And before you go, I'd just like to let you know that Miss Sheen is in Canada with you, sir.
Oh, is that right? Machine? You're in Toronto?
Vancouver girl myself, yeah. So West Coast.
All right, that's a long plane ride.
It's worth it. She was in
For me,
Playboy, fool.
That was like
is that
11 years
right?
ago.
Doesn't matter. You were in there.
Okay,
That
okay,
that that
but
title is boom. It's like being a Grammy Award winner. Can't take it from you.
Period.
but listen, to be honest, do's and don'ts. One of the don'ts that I have, gotta stop wasting time with girls that are meantime. A lot of people have meantime chicks or women they don't really want to be with, but there's just something to do in time, and that causes a lot of problems because you end up having kids with them, and you end up in a situation where now you're stuck with them, and that causes resentment behind the woman. So one of the things to prevent, if you know you don't want to be with someone, if you know it's not a relationship you want to maintain, then you got to get out of it as soon as possible. Don't wait.
Agreed.
We that.
I think that you're right in the sense like you shouldn't be with somebody that you're kind of whatever about just to prevent yourself from being lonely. But also, if you really love someone and we're hot for them, and then the spark fades, but like how many people do you throw away? It's like six for half a dozen. Sure, you get rid of the guy and then you find a new guy. But there's something like we're talking about like the benefits of being in a solid relationship too. So I get what you're saying. Like, don't just date a guy because you're lonely and you don't have feelings. But if you were hot and in love with him and then the luster is fading, like, I think that people need to make it work or try to make it work because you're going to find the same thing in the next one and the next one, And then how many relationships do you have time for?
It's called the honeymoon phase is over. And that's when you need to learn. Okay, I'm infatuated with this person. I want to be with this person. I love this person. Now, what can we do to keep us together? But in a sense, when it comes down to that, it takes not just the woman putting effort in to have that work. It also takes the man. It also takes us being willing and mature enough to sit down and communicate that, hey, I'm kind of feeling like the spark's out of here. What do you think? Okay, well, let's come to a compromise. What are some things we can try or do, or whatever you guys need to do to try to make it work?
So do you think it's important that the man and the woman are friends first before anything else? Because if you guys don't like each other's company, then you're not going to want to work it out. Once you hit a rough patch, you're going to leave because it's easier to do that and move on to somebody else. So there has to be some type of common ground where you guys have a different. That's the foundation you could build off of that. You don't want to see that go.
Yeah, I mean, one thing a guy could do is don't be sloppy, don't get fucking caught. I don't even know what's more annoying about a guy cheating if it's the lack of respect that I had to catch it. Like, it's one thing if you're going to cheat, that's your karma, that's your thing, but don't let me find out about it. Guys are so sloppy and so disrespectful when they cheat, and it's glaring to the woman. Like, really fucking keep your shit like don't get caught, man. Have respect for your woman enough to not get caught if you're going to be a dog.
We don't
Because
try to get
otherwise
caught. We get caught because y'all are nosy as fuck.
Nah, cause we
No,
good.
hold on. Because
How
we're
about
not.
we can
how
smell
about
the
Snoop it
pussy
around too
Wait,
before it
much.
no,
show up
wait.
on your dick.
how about
Yeah,
just
like
have
hold
enough
up, men.
respect
Like
to not
y'all go
cheat?
through our
How about
code.
you just don't cheat? Like I don't keep not what about forget not getting caught? Just
How about
have enough
don't go to
respect
sleep
for
with your phone
yourself
open?
That's what I'm
Hold
trying
on,
to
hold
say.
on.
to
Let
just
me go to
not
my
be a cheater.
sis. Come. How about what now, ma'am?
How
Don't go to
about
Hi,
sleep with
I'm
your
you
phone
Jess.
open.
Hi, I'm
Hey sis,
Jess.
how you doing, boo boo? That's my
I
set.
know it's
How
about to
about
go
y'all just
down
don't
now.
cheat? You know it. How about you just don't cheat? I don't care. Go
Cheating is a
what
Period.
go.
part of life.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No, it
is.
ain't. Oh my
Cheating
god.
is part of a cheater's life.
I mean, technically, there is no damn rule book. Like, who made the rule book to say that cheating was wrong? And why is it
Dirty
called cheating? Who made
because
a rule book that said when I get with this one person, that's the only person I can have sex with?
when you come
Is
out your
the
mouth and say that that's
You
the
got
only
to make
person you
that
can have sex with,
understood.
then that is what
Exactly.
happens. It's cheating if you don't. That's like saying I'm going to play this game and I'm not going to use drugs, and then you go use drugs. Performance enhancement drugs. That's cheating. If you're in a
So
relationship
what?
and you make it clear that you're not going to be with another person and you don't, you're good. But if you're like, oh, I want to be with you and other people, and she's like, oh, okay, then it's not cheating.
Where is
Exactly.
it?
Now,
Is it
give me
cheating
some of your
if
give
you're
me
not
some of
cheating?
your relationship do's and don'ts.
My relationship do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
First of all, don't go into a relationship if you're not good with yourself. If you're not good by yourself, with yourself alone, don't take your toxic ass into somebody else's relationship and mess their life up because your life is messed up and you just don't want to be alone. That's a big one.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I
Fix
agree.
yourself.
You have to close
Fix
them
all the
doors before you open up new ones.
Fix all the toxicness, fix all the craziness, fix all the things that you got going up in your head. Don't just be with someone because you don't want to be lonely. That's so selfish. That's so selfish. So I would say don't even date if you got issues. Fix your issues, or at least let your man know you got issues. Don't go in there think saying, "Oh, I'm so no." Don't go in there and say, "Oh, I believe that I should follow you." If you're really not like that, tell the truth. I'm not gonna lie. When I met my husband, I was crazy. I told him I'm
You
crazy.
still crazy.
I am,
Yeah,
and he know it.
I'm just likes to beat up on men and
I
belittle
did
men. In
to beat
fact, he
up
was
on me.
going around telling people my feet were swinging from my chair because I'm a
They're
little man,
swinging
even
right
though I'm
now.
six
Your
feet tall.
feet is swinging as we speak. I seen the movement in the lower part of your body, sir. Don't sit up here and try to lie.
Where's
Yeah,
your
don't.
man?
Yeah,
I'm telling your
don't.
husband on you.
Don't. Why don't you be quiet? You always trying to snitch.
I'm telling your
Why you
husband on
always
you. I
you
saw you on
snitch?
Brother Sanchez's show too, by the way.
I did. I be up there too. How'd I
I wrote.
do?
I said I'm here for I'm just.
Hey,
I
yo,
didn't
check
Oh,
stay
this
because
out. Hey,
Brother
yo, check this.
Sanchez is crazy.
Hey, yo,
So
check
I
this
just
out,
kept. What were
man.
y'all talking about? But never. I don't.
We
Never.
talking about we talking
We'll
about
talk about it
cheating,
later.
right?
all
We
right.
talking about cheating, right? See, like the difference between men and women, like Miss Shane, yeah, you right. Dudes are sloppy, but chicks, man, y'all be having your friends in on this shit, your mama, your motherfucking sister, all these chicks in with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all playing y'all shit out. You feel me? When niggas just do it just on the spur of the moment type shit. You know what I mean?
We
Mm-mm.
are very
I don't agree with
calculated,
that.
and I'm
None
telling.
of you women up here on the panel have ever cheated. We just gonna get
Yeah,
this
I
clear.
was just.
I have.
If you had let me
I
finish, I
have.
was going to tell
I
you.
have
Women
me.
are very
Okay, tell me up.
calculated, and I had told my
I
husband a
done
long
cheated.
time ago, don't open the book, because you open the book. I wrote it. I wrote that book. You open it and you
Exactly.
read some
I
stuff.
am the side bitch, so don't go there.
I
Like
will look.
that's all I'm
I'm not
saying.
like her. I never have and never will be the side female. I will go into your
I
relationship
have
and flip all that shit over,
and fuck
because
all
I will
this
let
shit
your
up. That's
girl
what I'm
know
saying.
there is
You
a
gonna
new
flip
sheriff in
everything
town.
over?
I
Fuck
will
it
go
up.
into your relationship and flip all this shit over. I'm the new
See,
look. Your
Marvelous
girl's
Waste
now
really
the
wants to
side
say
bitch.
something.
This mine's man.
Yeah,
Mike from
I'm
Boston.
telling you.
Marvelous,
So, but
didn't you
no,
want
yeah,
to
I
didn't you want to
have.
say
But
something so bad?
Mike from Boston. What are some of your relationship do's and don'ts as a married man?
Well, I wanted to, but regarding the cheating, just based on my experience, I've never cheated on my wife, and honestly, like I don't believe I ever would, because once I made that commitment, I feel like those days are over. You can't fall back on that weak shit, because you shouldn't want to cheat. Like if you really are with the woman that's gonna you want to be with the rest of your life, make sure it's a woman you don't want to cheat on. Like I don't say it's not that hard.
Mike, you making us look bad.
you didn't sound very confident
I
though.
feel
That
You're
like
not
I
supposed
feel
to
like
say that
after
out
Well,
loud.
4
well.
years, of a
This
man being
shit
with the
goes
same
on
woman.
after the man that already made you look bad. That's when we start doing stuff. I don't do nothing until I know for a fact this nigga talking to her. Then I gotta go in the
Hey,
club with her, and her. I gotta go sit down at this place. This girl's over there. He done fucked her. He done talked to her. His baby mama down there. Like, Memphis too small for you to be fucking all these people and then expect me to sit there and be like, I'm not gonna cheat on my boyfriend. You a damn
you
lie.
gotta be
As a
Ain't
realistic
matter of
with
fact, bitch,
supposed
I
to.
told you
You're
I
not
didn't want to be
supposed
with
to.
you. You stayed, so now I'm gonna go do what I want to do. Since you
Nah,
doing
that
what
ain't
you
how
want
it
to do, now
works.
it's an open relationship.
That ain't
Now it's
how it
Tell him,
cool.
D.
works.
Ah,
Tell him
That's
how
not
it
Yeah,
how it
that
works,
is
works.
D.
how it works.
Did you just
You
say?
don't go and cheat
That's not how it
then.
Did you say
works.
he
You
had a?
Don't
you,
cheat
you get
then. Like she
permission.
Did you
said,
just
don't
say he?
cheat. If you
You don't
can't
get
Did you
take
just
it
permission
say
to
his
back,
cheat.
if
dick
you
was too
can't
small?
deal with it, don't dish it out. See, I'm
Women
that
are
Hold
not
type of
on.
person.
supposed to
I'm a
Did
move
you
game
like
just?
player. I'm
men.
a part of the game. I'm gonna
Women
play
are not
with
supposed to
you.
Did you
move
say
like
his
men.
winky was
It's gonna
small?
hurt you.
Did
It's
you
Well,
say
gonna
his
get
winky
me.
don't move
was
like a
small?
rodent. Shit, don't move like no rat.
It's
Don't
gonna
Oh,
move
hurt
that
like
you in the
no
hurt.
long
snake.
run than it will me.
Don't
What
do
you
that.
saying, I'm just?
Women ain't
Did
supposed to
she
sleep
say his
around.
winky was too small to be
Yeah, we
cheating?
ain't supposed to creep around, but they can creep all up under in the sewer and everything,
Tierra,
get these Nick and mole rats pregnant and all that, bring home
Yeah,
Tierra.
side
yeah,
babies, and
exactly.
we
I'm
supposed to
just
sit there
wanted
and
to know
chill.
if you.
No,
Yeah, you supposed to
I'm
no,
sit
just
there and
wanted to
take
know
it.
if you
hell
said
no,
his
I ain't
dick is
chilling.
too little to cheat.
Is that what
That
she
dick too
said? His
big.
penis was
So
too
get
small to
what?
be going around cheating?
I'm going crazy over here. I'm finna do whatever I want to do, cause I'm
He
No, but
giving
crazy.
out
Tierra,
That's
miniature
not
she
that's
pups?
not what's
said,
supposed to
did
go
you
down
say the
though.
guy's dick is too little for him to cheat?
Is that what you told that man? You told this man his penis was too small to be out here cheating? Did you tell him he out here giving them miniature pumps? He out here giving mini golf pumps? Did you
Women
tell him
cold
he was out here
blooded.
giving stick pumps? he out
She did.
he
That's
out
why
here
she
sharing the
laughing.
miniature.
She
There ain't enough
did.
dick to be
Is that,
giving out.
what you talking
Damn.
about, man? Did you tell him he got the girls
What?
chasing the
Okay,
rainbow?
I
What's
have
going?
to know what was his response
The
when you
little
told
that
him that.
pecan.
When you told him his dick was too small to be passing out, what was his response? He didn't say
You
nothing.
told me,
He knew he
yeah,
supposed to do it
you,
already.
nigga. Look, you gotta look at that shit every day. Leave me alone. Get over it.
Women are
Yeah.
cold
I got over
blooded.
my soggy boobs. You get over that little shit. Leave me alone.
Man, you're not
Don't
supposed
be
to be
like you say,
cheating though.
Batisha, why are you finding this funny?
But I'm
He
just
out
Women
here
saying,
giving.
y'all
women
men are
because
totally
she's
different.
speaking
Y'all
real
are different
shit. She's
caliber of
speaking real
men,
shit.
obviously, that we've dealt with. So, I mean, y'all wouldn't do that. But these men are out here doing it. Like,
well,
you
y'all
like,
have
you
Yeah,
ignoring
shouldn't
it.
feel
I
I'm
like,
get
asking
you,
her
nah,
but
just
I'm
that's
to
not
be
guessing.
what I
a
sorry.
man
said.
to
What did
not
I
cheat,
miss? What are
When
they
I've
out here
been,
you
doing?
gotta date a man that no one wants to fuck.
Oh wow.
What?
Cause the it's
what you
funny though,
say?
cause
If you
Tierra
want
and
a
Miss
man to
Martisha
not
here.
cheat, only date men no women want to fuck. When you're with a man that everyone wants to fuck, trust me, it's gonna come up, especially after
Okay,
you've been with someone for 4 years or whatever.
Right,
let
and
me
that's the
let me
thing.
ask
Like,
a
that's the
question.
thing.
What's
Okay,
the thing?
okay,
Now
I
the
just
thing is
want to
this,
know.
man. Women are not supposed to be sleeping around no matter what the situation is.
Men
Preach,
neither.
sir.
Men
No,
neither.
no, no. See, that's where
Me
you got it
neither.
messed
It's
up.
the
That's
same.
where you
It's
got
the
it
same.
messed
That's
up.
just
But
See,
like
then it
you would say,
depends.
I
Oh,
could
nope,
wait
have
a
two
minute,
nope,
wait a
girlfriends,
minute,
nope,
wait a
never.
but
minute,
you
wait a
can't have
minute.
two boyfriends. Remember we touched
No,
on
you
that
can't have two
subject?
boyfriends because that's a trend.
No, it's not. It's a
Yeah, it
poly.
Y'all,
is. Two
you just
boyfriends
say
is a
that. You
A
just
trend.
say
trend
that.
is when
Y'all,
two
you
bitches
just say
in
that
one
because your
hole.
feelings probably
That's
get hurt.
different.
Exactly.
Wait, let me say something. So, if the dynamic between two consenting adults is to have an open relationship, you wait,
So let's go
Tiara,
there.
did you?
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, the I'm gonna say it like this: men are dogs, but dogs know how to come back home. I'm
Dogs
not
are loyal.
condoning
Not
cheating.
all men are
I'm not
dogs.
condoning.
Not all of them are dogs. I just want to say that not all men are dogs. Not all men are cheaters. Not all men are bad guys.
Right.
Not all
That's
men
why
are
I
like
just
that. I
said
promise there are really
y'all
good
are
men out here.
different caliber of men.
I
Cause
just
y'all
want to
said
say
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be like that. This
Well, I
man,
disagree with
I've
Michael
been with
Boss for
9
talking about
years.
cheating.
He
That's
never
some simp
worked.
shit.
He never had a job. He never thought to get up and go to work. Even when I'll fill the application out for you. I mean, like, I'm doing
Wait a
everything
minute,
for you.
man. Why
You
would
don't
you?
get up
Why
and
would
try and
you?
do anything.
Why would you be attracted to that type man in the first place?
Exactly. You shouldn't even get wet for a nigga that ain't got a
Because
job.
when I first met him, the lady that was taking care of him before me, it looked like he was doing good. I wasn't
I
seeing
agree
her.
with
I'm just
Cardi
seeing
B.
him
Broke
in
niggas
her
shouldn't get
car
pussy.
and doing this. He riding around in her car. He got her money. He
Yeah,
doing this.
okay.
He at work.
Yeah, okay, money
You don't
boy.
know
Y'all
what these
stay
people
getting
got going
women
on. They
stay
lie.
getting
Broke
Y'all
fucked.
niggas
What they
lie.
be
say?
Y'all
broke niggas be
lie.
getting broke
Lie
niggas be
real
getting
good. Just like we don't be knowing y'all be
I'm
cheating and
not.
having all those
So
Well,
females
that's
before
why
we
I go
start
back
talking to
to,
y'all. You see what
and
I'm
that's why
saying?
I call
You
them,
will start talking to a nigga that got
and that's why
15
I go
bitches
back to the mess.
and don't even know it.
Hey, my wife, what you got to say?
Well,
And
that's why
see,
I go back to the
my
thing
wife
about.
allows me
Well,
to
that's
to
why I
do
go
what I
back
want. Go ahead, wife. I told you I catch a flight tomorrow if you tell me
virtually
to
on
come.
YouTube through
but
Zoom.
Joy,
Through
but
Zoom, he
Joy,
can
people,
he can do whatever he wants through Zoom. But no, I was gonna make. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my good sis.
I can fap
Joy,
on Zoom.
he gonna pretend like we ain't just see him scoot up so his feet can reach the floor. But go ahead,
Yeah.
sis. Go ahead, and finish talking.
Ma'am,
Why is she still on that?
ma'am, you are being very disrespectful.
Okay, so I wanted to make the point of what Tierra was saying, and that's my point I was making about the masculine marries. Those are the women that flaunt their money around to take care of these gentlemen and make them weak men. So when they get next to the next woman, they're looking like they're doing something, but all the while they've been being taken care of this whole time. So they don't know how to take care of a woman because another woman was already taken care of. So I understand where she was coming from that because that's the point.
How are y'all
The women
getting
that's being
tricked
out here taking
though?
care of the man is
Confusing.
I,
It's confusing. Like these
what,
girls go to work all day. He in her car. He don't go to work. Her money is in his pocket. She's submissive. She's giving him her whole check. He running around like he's just living. He pull up on me at the store. I don't know this man. I give him my number. He looks good. He's appealing. He got some money. He doing his shit. He hops in a car. He got a car. You don't know if that's
He
his.
not a
The
man.
tag plate don't
That is
say
a
guy. This a male's car. The license plate don't say
But
this a
check
nigga
this
car.
out though.
What do
But
you?
check this out
Like,
Next
though.
time
how
you
do
should
I
be like
know that?
license and registration,
time does
please.
though. A month or two tells you.
Yeah.
No,
He
it
was with that
don't.
nigga
A
for
month or
9
two
years.
of talking to somebody on the phone who girlfriend's never around. I could talk to this man all day. He's not around his girlfriend. Who's gonna say, "Hey, bitch, I'm here"? Nobody.
Man, you gotta
Yeah.
take some accountability.
Nobody. I'm not trying to spend the night over your house. I don't want to come and kick it. I ain't trying to do none of that.
You
It's the
gotta take
first
Yeah,
some
couple of
no,
months.
accountability,
no.
man.
I don't
I
know.
want to
Yeah,
get to know
motherfucker
you
done
in
let.
an out setting. I don't want to come get in your bed. I'm not
Oh
with all
shit.
that shit.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You
So
So how do
shouldn't
you
the
just let
have
him
first
this?
stay
month,
with
Hold on. How do
her.
you
we
have
And
this?
going
y'all should have
out.
just
I'm
lived off of
doing
her money
shit.
to
We
keep it a
going
buck. I
places.
couldn't do it.
Like,
How do
it's
you have
called
sex
dating,
then?
not fucking. Like, that's
What?
crazy. The first month we in the bed, so I know
Is that me
how he
breaking up?
living and everything. That's crazy. No, I don't know. I didn't even know how many kids this man had until his baby mama came and said, "I got this amount of
Maybe
fucking
it's me
kids."
breaking up.
And
I
then
don't know.
kids start popping up during the years.
So when you found out, what did you do?
I'm moving around. I'm moving in my own way. My children want their dad around. I'm not the
Oh,
fucking way. I got all boys. I can't teach nobody how to stand up over no toilet and piss. I'm at work. I work in the nail shop. I'm going to the nail shop 9 o'clock in the night in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. When I get there, cook, go to bed, read a story, get back up, do it again. I'm not there. I took myself out of the equation so you can be a dad.
Okay, I want to ask a question for like anybody on the platform. Do
Or
you guys
you,
think that the type of people you guys
yeah,
have
but
chosen to be with kind of resembles a pattern?
yes. I can say it, do. I'm just attracted to women, and so
right. And
it
I'm
gets me
attracted
caught
to
up
men, and
sometimes.
so Whatever
I
the
mean, the
fuck they
type
got
of
going on, you gotta accept it or don't. But they need to put it out on the table. Men don't put nothing on the table. You have to figure it out.
But here's what I'm saying. If you've been like, let's say you get out of a relationship with one toxic person or whatever, lying or whatever the situation may be, then you get into another relationship and that person is like that too. And then you get out of that one, you go like, at what point in time do we stop and say, you know what? I need to be more careful in who I select to be with.
I've only been with 3 people.
I know the answer to that because I went to therapy for that, so I can give you $1,000 worth of therapy right here. It's really easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, when we grow up, if we had a dysfunctional home or there was something that happened to us in our early years, we're always gonna be attracted to that dysfunction because it's like a primal thing. So the only way to break the pattern is to actually date somebody that you're not initially like attracted to from your gut, but somebody that has the same qualities that you like. So you date them for a couple months and you eventually find yourself in love with them, and then there you smash the pattern and you can start dating healthy men. But you have to force yourself to date a healthy man.
Absolutely.
Pretty much just
I've been
date
through
the
therapy
opposite.
too, Machine. That's why I asked that question. Because I wanted to know, like, honestly, like, at what point do we say that we're putting ourselves in this insanity trap?
I blame
You have
myself all
to
the time.
break through, man.
I
You have
do
Why I'm
to.
very
too.
picky
I blame
about.
myself a lot. That's
I
why I
want
was
to
just sitting in this
ask
room like this for a
Machine.
week, reevaluating my life.
Go ahead, Joy.
I want to ask Machine when she says you have to put yourself in that place to start dating a healthy man. So what are you doing different to approach a healthy man? Are you still doing the same patterns? Are you still doing it? I'm gonna keep it a buck
Yeah,
with
like
you. Are
what
you
else?
still sucking dick from the back before you
Are
get to
you
know
doing
the
it just
person?
from the front
And I'm
range?
not saying that, and I'm not saying it. No, I'm not saying it to her as if I know you're doing. But you know, women, we got our tricks in our trade. We do little things to get a guy hooked. But are we using the same tricks on the guys? The same things that hook that one toxic person? Are we using that same trick to get the help man?
Yes, why wouldn't you?
That's what I
No,
want.
because if
I
you
don't
go
think you
through
need to change
therapy,
your sexual game. I'm in a relationship right now, and I didn't change any of the sex stuff. But when I started
So
having
how
sex,
long have you been in that relationship? How
I'm
long
gonna
have you
go
been in this
since
relationship?
Since October 31st.
I just want to say
So
something.
Somebody
another
TV
couple of
loud as
months
hell.
relationship, right? Straight, turn that down.
No,
Another
no,
couple of
no.
months.
We've been together for 4, but it's solid. Like we're doing well. But what I'm saying is he wasn't the badass like Latin guy from Long Island or whatever that I always went for. He wasn't that one that had all these traumas and all these addictions and issues. He was a stable guy. He was a white guy. That's actually what kind of I was like, oh my God, he's got fucking blonde hair and blue eyes. That's not my type. But he likes snowboarding. He likes all the things that I do. He's got very good home. He has a solid job, and he's just a good man. And I built on that, and it works. Like I'm attracted to a healthy guy now, and I'm with a healthy guy. Is what I'm saying. So
So,
don't just go for the
So
bad
for right
boy.
now, it's a
what
cover.
I think,
So for rep, it's a cover up, correct?
A cover up? I'm sorry, I'm not clear on that.
Like
Date outside
because
your
Because
comfort
that's
I'm
zone.
how
only
mine
listening.
started off.
Yeah.
How
So
my relationship
date,
started, it
date
was
outside
so
your comfort
peaches and
zone.
cream.
I mean,
I
I
thought
think
I
this
was
is
just,
what
I
it
thought
boils
I found
down
a
to as
friend.
well. If if you realize that you're going through these relationships like that, and you're in therapy and you're recognizing why you're choosing relationships like that, don't you need to do a self inventory on yourself and help yourself as well before getting into that relationship? And I don't mean
Yeah, a lot of
changing who
us
you
don't do
and
self-inventory.
psychotherapy and getting better and things like that doesn't necessarily mean changing who you are. It means bringing together who you are and healing those broken fragments.
I've been self-evaluating the past
And I
7
agree
years.
with you on that, Machine. I agree with you on that.
Huh?
Pardon my presence. What were you saying?
I was gonna say you date outside your comfort zone. If you're used to dysfunction or you grew up in dysfunction, then that's gonna be familiar. You're gonna spot that out in people that you're familiar with, and then you're gonna end up dating dysfunction. But if you date outside your comfort zone, date people who you're not familiar with or in different circles, then you're gonna find something different, and you might be drawn to that, and that might be a better thing. If it's something you're not familiar with, and you're more familiar with something that is, like I said, dysfunction. So that might be a good
Yes,
option.
Marvelous Winston Tierra. I'm different. I'm outside y'all's comfort zone. Stop ignoring me. Go ahead,
Well,
pardon my presence.
the
There
thing
you
is
go.
with me, a couple of I think I heard a few of the ladies on here say
Cut your phone up some. We can't hear you.
self-evaluation. Huh?
Cut your phone up. We can barely hear you. Or it might just be me. Can
Oh,
y'all
okay,
hear
hold
her?
on.
Can't hear.
Yeah, you're low.
Okay, so a couple of the ladies did say something about self-evaluation. So one thing that I did notice within myself, after my 12-year relationship, I didn't give myself time to heal and understand what I really was looking for in a person. So I ended up getting with someone else that had a lot of hidden secrets, a lot of it. I mean, we weren't never out and about together, but trust me, like Miss Tierra said, Memphis is very small, and it don't take much for you to find out what you need to know. So, at this point where I'm at now, and the guys that I have came across really do not like when I say, "Hey, well, yes, I've been single for a whole year. Yes, I'm not doing this. No, I'm not having sex. No, I'm not doing any of those things because I'm refocused on what I really want within myself. Because what always tends to happen is I always allow someone into my personal circle. And when I let them in and I give them my all, I end up with the shitty end of the stick. So I said going forward, starting in 2020, because it started in 2020, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be with nobody. I'm gonna be by myself. Don't play with me. I'm gonna be by myself. And a lot of guys did not like that. They was like, well, I don't see the new you. Yes, you do. You just don't understand that I don't want to go to no hotel room. I don't want you coming to my house. I'm not gonna go to your house. I don't want all of that. So if you can't
So
be
how we
my
supposed to
friend,
kick it to you? Hold up. Wait.
you gotta
Hold
listen to
up.
what I'm no.
Out in public.
Me.
There's
We
clubs,
can't
there's
go to the
Listen to
bars.
me.
hotel.
Listen to
We
You
can't
need to
me.
go to
be at
my
your
No,
house
house.
or in a
We can't
room.
go to
no,
your house.
Hotel, Holiday Inn.
The
stop,
fuck?
stop, stop. First of all, men, stop. Because it's ways you can get to know a woman without taking her to a hotel room. And I'm
To
gonna
a
tell
room.
you, I had a police officer. We sat on the precinct lot and watched the movie and drank wine, and I was content. I'm
You
38
didn't give
years
me a
old.
You didn't
chance,
give him no
ma'am.
ass.
That extravagant stuff with
You
me.
didn't give him no. I bet
Based,
you
So
bet he
based
didn't
on
get
did.
the
no
shift.
ass.
I offered you weed and
And
alcohol,
what
ma'am. You turned down my
Yeah.
advances.
Trey, you know what? We're gonna talk after this, baby, because you know what? You really pushing it, baby. Let me stop another cigarette because you trying me, baby. You trying.
D,
Nah,
I
but
want
look,
to know if is it like, do women have to really hold out to get a commitment from a guy if there's a thing? Like, I feel like after a few dates, you almost want to sleep with the guy because you don't want to waste your time. What if he can't fuck at all? You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to wait too long, And I don't think that you're telling a guy, like, if a guy likes you, he likes you, and fucking you a month or 3 dates. I don't think the first date is a good idea, but I think after a few dates, you should get on with it and find out what's up down there.
And
Or
if you're not
Yep.
interested in getting on with it, because usually the personality and things also attract you to a person, doesn't it? So, I mean, and even if you commit to say, I'm not going to do it
Wait,
for
who
90
was the
days or
guy that
whatever.
said, yep?
That's me. Listen. I can only speak for myself, but guys appreciate when a woman is straight up and owns her sexuality. If she's willing to do that in the first date, second date, or third date, I
Oh,
have no
yeah.
problems with that. I won't. You
That
can
is
look at her
all
Owns the
address.
game.
Like, I
You can
mean,
look
sexuality.
at her
if
phone
Stop.
I'm
numbers and
sleeping
upfront.
with you
That
She
is
knows
soon,
what
all
she wants.
game.
So I have no
Do
no,
problem
your
but
with
This
when
is
that.
phone
why
number
we're
her
in these
phone?
situations right now.
I think if a
You
guy
done
likes
pissed
you,
her off.
if a guy dumps you, it's not because you slept with him too soon. It's because there's something else that turned him off, or maybe he got back with his ex. Who knows?
Exactly. I
Yep.
agree. Look, why prolong it?
Man,
If
you
we
know
like
what?
each other, if we like
I
everything
think
about
the
each other,
I
whether it's
think
personality, whether it's physicality, if we like each other, why delay something that we should be moving and getting further into
I think
relationship and building?
I think the
But
biggest
Agree.
problem today is the fact that people aren't willing to stick it out. I, I think that's the biggest issue, especially with everything like being at your fingertips, people being able to have internet friends and see women on the internet and see men on the internet and dating, all of this, everything is available and they feel I don't care, I can go find another. I think that's the biggest problem. When people hit a speed bump in their relationship, they're just ready to move on and or cheat, or just go, oh, she's not the one for me. Like nobody's willing to get through the tough times anymore. And I think that's one of the reasons we don't see 10, 11, 12, 13-year relationships like we used to. And
But
I think that's what
is
people
not
need to
having
start
sex a
doing.
tough time? Is not having sex what you mean as a tough time? Or what do you mean by not sticking it out?
No, she means in
But like
general,
exactly
like
what I said. I'm not. You still stuck on sex, sir. I'm not
she
stuck on you. I had when
I'm
you was
asking the
making your whole
question.
talking
little.
about
No,
I'm asking the
I
question.
don't even. I ain't even gonna lie. What do you mean? Not having sex, having a hard? Is that a hard time for you?
No, I'm
Now
Is
hold
asking the
on,
question. Why are
just
you
I
triggered
think
by
I
it?
she
know, but
means
I'm
in
saying.
general, like any
I'm
type of
saying
like whether
would in a relationship not having sex be a hard time for you? Would that be hard for
yes.
you?
If I'm in a relationship, damn right it would
But
be hard.
if I'm in a relationship, then yeah, that's a problem. Why
Okay,
are we
well, you
Right.
know
not?
what? That's a problem that maybe you should talk out. How do you? Let's say it like this. Let's say you're talking to somebody
Hold
and
on.
y'all are in a relation.
On top of
Y'all
the
and
courting
y'all
phase, or you talking about in a relationship?
people don't
You talking
even
about
get past
we were
the.
getting to know each other?
A lot of people don't even get past the courting phase because they see one or two things they don't like and they get ghost.
yep.
Let me say, if you've already had sex with the person, like, and you see something you don't like, are you leaving? You're like, oh, I don't like that, but you didn't already banged her. Like, how many bodies do you need to figure out who you like? And
But
why
like
would you
Machine
even put a?
said,
As
Why would you
many
even give
as it
yourself a
takes,
body if
ma'am.
you're not sure you like
but
them?
like Machine said, is if we ghost you after sex, it doesn't mean it's because of the sex. It doesn't mean that's all we wanted. It
Why
could be
would you
something
even
else.
have sex with someone if you felt you needed to ghost them? Yeah, that's
But you're
dirty, sir.
you're assuming
They
that
may not
we
know
ghost
that
you right
they
after
don't
the
want to
act.
ghost them before and during
Exactly. That's
sex.
why.
It's not
That's why
so
sis
then
said
so then
that
that would
she
be
makes
like,
people wait.
Okay,
Yeah,
and I'm not
let's
my
back up.
girlfriend gets
there.
ghosted all
Let's
the
back up a
time.
little bit.
She has the worst orgasm noise. She does this thing where she's like, ah! And I heard it from a guy, and he's like, I ghosted her because it was so fucking scary. So sometimes
That's dumb. She's why didn't you be like, yo, why you should have been like, yo, what the heck was that? That just made my wink like, okay, I'm gonna pretend like I'm the dude. You should have been like, yo, that real life just made my dicks off. Why did you just scream like that? Like like who are you? Like you talk about stuff. You don't just like ghost.
that
Oh,
would
I
be
want to.
helpful if they said
Well,
that. But men can't criticize women. They're so pussies when it comes to dumping a woman or criticizing them. Like they'd rather chop off their arm than tell a girl the truth.
And that's the
so
problem.
Man,
let me ask women
Necessarily
bullshit.
something.
Whoa,
true.
whoa, whoa.
Let me
That's
ask women something. You
bullshit.
I
guys
don't
have
think
never
that's
ghosted a
true.
man after something?
You said what?
You guys have never ghosted a man after something? Whether it's sex or whether you didn't pay for a first date? You guys never ghosted a man?
No,
I have.
I'm very blunt. I'm very blunt. I say what I want to say. I mean, I don't put
She
myself in.
ghosting us right now.
There you
I
go.
ain't shut up. I'm very blunt. I say how I feel. I be like, yo, what is your problem? And it's like I let it be known in the beginning what it is. If I want to try to make a relationship out of this, if I want to be your friend, or if I just want to have sex with somebody, I let you know in the beginning. I don't do all that childish crap. I don't pussyfoot around. I don't say, oh, I like you, and then dump them because of something stupid after I had sex. That's stupid.
Let
That's a
me
Just
waste of
explain
hold up,
time.
something.
just
Let me explain something.
well, if you will,
Majority of women are not direct. Majority of women are not confrontational. If there's something about a man that they
Hold
don't
on,
like,
wait. Direct and
more than
confrontation,
likely they're not.
those two the same things.
Pardon me?
How is direct being confrontational?
I gave two examples as far as they can either be they won't be direct or they won't be confrontational. They rather just ghost you.
And I don't agree with that
Majority
from
of
women
women
either.
will not tell you if there's a problem. She will just stop taking your calls, stop responding to your texts. You guys know that.
And I don't think that's good
I
for women
gotta
to
ask you a question,
I
please.
mean, I date
How are
women,
you?
What's
so I
that?
do know that women do that. There are some women who can be direct and be like, "Hey, I'm not feeling this," and there's some that will literally ghost you. And I think it goes on the same with men. There are some men who won't ghost you and can be direct and just say, "I just don't fuck with you like that." They may not say it in the way you want to hear it, but then there are
I got
some
a
of those men
question for
that
you
just
though.
ghost. I
What's
mean, you
the
can't really
question?
put people in absolute.
What question did you
You
have? What's your question?
Because in one breath you say you would be direct with a man and say I just want to fuck you, which means you're okay with no time limit. But then in another breath you saying you should wait to get a nigga the pussy.
No, I said if you're out here looking for relationships, you shouldn't sit up here and be like, you should get to know the person. If you sit now, don't let people think that you want to be somebody's husband and you really just want to hump. That's what I'm saying. Be specific at what you want. If someone wants to wait, if someone wants a relationship and they want to be with someone and they want a boyfriend, don't just rush and have sex and then get mad at, oh, I don't like this. And you did it after you didn't gave it to them, because when you have sex with someone, especially with women, it's true. We should not go around just humping anybody. It messes up our little downstairs area. You can't do
pH
that.
balancing your soul ties.
Yeah,
Yes, too
exactly. You know
many.
what I'm
Don't
saying?
have too many souls on you.
That's
When
why I was
I
trying to
have,
tell.
if I have somebody, if I'm not, I'm gonna say when I wasn't in a relationship and I wanted to have sex, I would have. It was pretty much probably already someone I was friends with, and I'd be like, look, I'm not in a relationship. I'm trying to F.
I'm a soul
And that'll be the
snatcher.
same person that I have sex with the whole time I'm not in a relationship. I never would switch. That'll be the same person. I'd have sex with the same person my whole single life. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, people just need to learn how to just be direct in what they want. And I'm gonna give, please don't have sex with multiple men. If you have two sex partners, please make sure their penises are around the same size so the fit could be right for both of them. Don't mess up the fit, because when the fit isn't right, it's not good for you either. Like, that's not good, and it messes your
Hey boo.
pH balance up. It throws you
But
off.
that's what I was gonna say. If I could chime in for a second, and that's what I was gonna say, because shout out to the gentleman that's on the panel that's agreeing with having sex on the first night, because that's the games they like to play, and they're making you feel like, oh yeah, I'm with you on that. Go do it. Let's go. Please take me off the big screen,
Okay,
sir.
wait a minute.
Like, you so irritating.
I'm gonna be
Not first
honest.
night.
I'm gonna be honest right now.
I'm cool with first night. For I have never
Listen,
thought less of a woman for having sex with me
look,
on the first night.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all right
Yes,
now.
you
Okay,
have. Yes,
No,
you
I haven't.
have.
Nope.
No, I haven't.
Oh
Because
my
nine
God.
times out of 10, it's good and we gonna
She
do it
has
again.
thought about
Nope.
it. The thing is, she thought about it the same time you was thinking about it when she was down there. You was like, "Oh my God, why is she doing this to me?" Because you
Man, that
like, this is too
niggas do
soon.
not think like that. I don't know why
Yes,
Steve
they.
Harvey lied to y'all.
let me say something.
Men marry porn stars. We don't give a
I'm
fuck
gonna be
about y'all giving it up early.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So when I met my husband and we went on our first date, he sat there and told me what he was about, and I sat there and told him what I was about. That same first date, I slept with my husband. It
Applause.
happened. Wait a minute. I am now married to the man, and we've been together since 2016. And even though we have our complications, we still work through them. And we have made it abundantly clear that divorce divorce is not our option between us. We would rather talk and work shit out.
Can
And
I
I
ask you
slept with him on the first date.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why do you think you did
So
it?
basically, it's marriage by default. Then,
Hold on, but
Why?
why do you
right?
think you were comfortable enough to do it on the first date?
So, to be honest, I had just got out of a really bad abusive relationship. I wasn't looking for anything serious. I was kind of looking for something for fun to kind of get my head out of where it was from that situation. But then I also think that once we were actually sitting there in person and talking to each other, I appreciated his honesty and his straightforwardness. That is something that turns me on in a guy. And then, I mean, we went to a party and we just vibed really, really well, and it turned me on. So I was willing to do that with him.
And let me ask you something. Once that happened, wasn't everything else much easier because the games are done with?
Absolutely.
There you
We
go.
were, because and like even when we do come up,
the games were.
even though we do have complications, you know, whether it's a miscommunication between us or whatever the case may be, I still remember that first conversation that we had where he told me what he was about, and he still remembers that first conversation where I told him what I was about. So we're always able to kind of just, okay, I don't fuck with you right now. I'm gonna be in my area, you be in your area, but we're also able to come together once we've been able to process and come to an understanding and compromise on issues that we have. And I think that that's very key. It doesn't matter if you sleep with somebody on the first date. It
Part of my
doesn't.
presence in D. As
So
men,
marriage is
have y'all ever looked at, as the other two men on the panel, have y'all ever looked at a woman differently for giving y'all sex on the first night? One of you
If you're
niggas say
asking me,
so.
no.
Me either.
I appreciate it more because again, you're letting me know that you're feeling me and you want to move things forward instead of playing the cat and mouse games. Because if we go on one date,
Can I ask you a question? I'm really want this is serious.
But let me finish this. If I go on first date, second and third date, if I'm paying for those dates and I don't know where we stand, and by end of third date I find out that she doesn't want anything left to do with me, then I just wasted my time. I wasted my time. I wasted my money.
Let me ask you a question.
So why would I do that?
What if you met a girl right on a first date? Y'all was like vibing hard, and she was so pretty, and y'all was having so much fun, and y'all go back to your or her place, and y'all have sex. All right, and it's the first date. Y'all have sex, and y'all, it was a beautiful night. And then a couple of weeks later, you find out she gave you herpes. Would you be upset with her?
I'd be upset with her.
Yes, but why would you fuck her bear on the first night to get herpes?
Exactly.
Herpes, no, you can get herpes. You can get herpes with a condom. You can get it with a condom.
Yeah,
that's why I said herpes.
Did she also
You can
step
get AIDS with a condom too, but it's a 0.1% chance of getting
so no, I'm asking you. Would you be mad? Would you be upset?
Absolutely,
Did you
but
also,
let me finish.
If I had
If
sex
you're
with her
meeting,
bare,
if you're
no, I
meeting
wouldn't
up
be
with
upset. If I
somebody
had sex
at,
with her with a condom and got it, yes, I'd be upset.
But you can't. No, that's why I chose herpes, because you get it with a condom. It's skin to skin.
You can
Herpes
get
is
any STD with the condom. No, that's why I'm
okay.
saying I
So
would
my
be mad
question
if I
is,
used
can
the
I
would
condom
say
and
y'all
got
get
it.
something?
upset with the girl if y'all got
A
STD
STD
from
with
a
the
female?
condom, yes. With the condom, yes, I'd be upset because I
I would like
protected
to say
myself. But if
something
I
on
hit her
this topic,
bare,
though.
no, I took the
When you're,
risk.
I would like to say something. When you're meeting somebody and you're about to date somebody, like, and I know this might seem weird, like what I'm about to say. I don't know where everybody else's head is at when it comes to something like this. But for me personally, OBGYN appointments are on the regular. And if I'm going to date somebody or go see somebody, even if I don't know then that I'm going to have sex with them, they need to come with a clean record, just like I'm going to provide them a clean record. And I know a lot of people think, well, oh, that's all in my business or whatever, but I'm not going to have sex with you unless I have proof that you're clean. Like, I don't know. And that's just something that you should take as a precaution for
I've
yourself
done
as a
that
woman.
0 times in my life.
Yeah, me too. Nobody carries their health record in their pocket.
No, I'm saying like
Nobody
if you
would
meet
ask
somebody
that
on
though.
Tinder or something and there's a possibility that you might have sex or whatever the case is, there's nothing
Ain't
wrong.
nobody on Tinder doing. I feel you, Amber. That's the responsible thing to do, but ain't nobody doing that.
Well,
That would
then call
literally
me a
ruin the mood.
L7 square because that's what I did. Like,
Let me
fuck
see your
it.
papers.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that literally would ruin the
like you
mood.
done pulled me over. Like, what you mean?
It's the responsible thing to do, but we
And
ain't do. That shit ain't getting
and this
done.
is the reason why Trey has been coined the dirty Trey of YouTube.
Go ahead and say it. Go
Right?
ahead and say it, fiance. Go ahead. You can say it.
Double.
No, I'm just joking.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
fuck
joking.
around and get
But
a
no,
shirt
but
that.
Amber,
I'm gonna fuck around and get a shirt that says that in glitter. Y'all know I
Says
like
double
glitter.
D.
it
Yeah,
glitter.
it's gonna say
Ew.
dirty
Nah,
dick
get
tray.
it in
It got the
rainbow.
drip.
But my dick
No,
isn't
but
dirty though.
serious.
It's not
But
dirty
no,
though.
but Amber is right. People do supposed to get that, but guys are
Yeah,
not
that's the
actually
responsible
going and
thing.
going getting the goat. Yeah, but guys are not stopping at the corner store to get the golden ticket for $1.25 either. So I doubt
Women
they
aren't
going
either.
up to the clinic. And women not neither. Exactly. So
And that sucks
even
because the shit
though
is free. You
Hold
can
on.
get them free.
I'll go to the gas station and get mine.
yeah.
But hold on, part of my presence. You didn't answer my question. Would you be mad?
Well, here's the thing. In that extreme situation that you're talking about,
It's not extreme because one in 4 people have herpes. So would you be mad?
I must be lucky then because I don't. But here's the thing.
I
In that
don't either.
situation,
So
let me ask you a question. In that situation, if I were to get it, of course I would be upset, but I have to own that I wasn't raped. It's something that I contributed to myself. But at the same time, I would ask those questions.
Of course you would be upset.
but
Of course
okay,
you would be
so
upset
now
because you got
that
it.
now
Oh,
let's say
wow.
that happened.
Oh, it's butter
Hold on,
down
Happened.
there.
hold on.
Oh,
I'm
that's
very
bad.
happy that
Did,
hold
did,
on, I'm
did,
very
did you
happy
hear?
you're
Did you hear
clean.
my? Hold on. Did
I
you hear?
did.
Did you hear my other statement after I said that?
No, she's the black woman, sir. No, she didn't hear what
Shut
you
up.
said.
I'm very happy you're clean, but I'm just saying now that you now I'm saying after that, you do have herpes. Would you still feel that you should have sex with women on a first date after that?
Yes.
With anybody else?
You
No.
already
If
got
you
herpes.
and you had herpes,
that
would you still feel the same way?
At that point, that same girl who gave it to me, we're together forever now.
Okay, I understand that one.
Here's the difference. We together forever. We bonded. Okay, this is a question for you. And all the women on the panel. So if we're going with theory of waiting and using protection and stuff, what is the period? How long is a sufficient time before you say I'm not wearing condoms anymore?
No, ooh, wait.
We get tested.
Yeah.
And it's exclusive, of course, at that point.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
what?
So what? 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 2 months, 6 months?
That long.
A month, 2 months.
This week months, yeah. I
It ain't. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Stop, because I ain't never said that. Don't put that in my mouth. Because it do not take months to go to the doctors. There's doctors. I look. My OBGYN be open Monday through Friday.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. Usher has a. I'm just gonna say this. Usher, the singer, Raymond, has a new baby mama. Has a new baby mama, and that's not allegedly. He has been taken to court for passing that. No, he has been taken to court.
On this platform, it's allegedly. You ain't getting me sued for
allegedly. He was taken
we
to
have no
court
money for legal fees.
and
Just say
sued
allegedly.
and paid for those allegations. They show that he had that big H. And now he has a new baby mama, so it doesn't matter how long a person has it.
Y'all remember allegedly Chris Brown really fought Rihanna for?
My producer
Allegedly.
said, Joy
Allegedly.
Chit Chat, you are gonna get us sued.
Here's the hack
Oh,
tip.
wait, who muted me?
Oh
I
no,
think the issue is,
when the
look, I
video
think the
plays,
issue is that there's nothing wrong with it.
when
Nobody
the
should be
video
judged
plays,
based
it
off of it.
automatically mutes.
But if you
So
are going to do it, whenever you're gonna do it, you should both be tested and show that you're clean. Like, it's
I
called
know, but what
vetting.
you gotta
Do
do is
people
before
vet
you do the
anymore?
test, you go get tested first, make sure you don't got anything, and then you go to your guy, you're like, okay, let's go get tested. And then you're
I
like,
feel y'all, but I'm asking though, how long does it take for y'all to get there? Is it like 2 weeks? You be like, you know what? I want to feel this dick bare. Let's go. Is it a month? Is it
Wait,
2 months? Like
wait,
what?
hold on.
In
Wait,
y'all
what?
situation, what has been
Who?
average time?
I
I'll
say
be
I
for
say about
me. I've been in the 2 to 4 week range.
I say about 2 months. If we're going back and forth, I say 2 months.
I've always been the 2 to 4 month range. Sound like wearing condoms, and my four
I'm
kids are
gonna
proof of
say
that.
with
Yeah, me,
with
me
with
too. My two are the same.
hey,
with
Money Boy, have you
Justin.
gotten anyone pregnant pulling out?
I got pregnant with that
I
method.
don't know what that is. Could you explain what pulling out is, man?
Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you
It's a
what safe
foreign
sex
concept.
is.
Yeah.
You lock your doors before you have sex. That's safe.
That shit don't work either. I think I'm just fertile.
I had 3 kids on birth control.
Cause you wasn't
Damn.
Because
taking
you
it on
weren't
the
wearing any
regular.
condoms.
She
I
wasn't
had
taking
birth.
them damn birth controls on the regular. She was
I couldn't
skipping.
help taking it.
Marvelous
One was
Winks,
the implant. One was the
you
implant. One was the NuvaRing, and one was the shot. What do you mean? I
damn.
couldn't not take it.
What is a standard time to be like? You know what? I want to have unprotected sex with this person.
When I be like, do I really want him to be my baby
Did
daddy?
did 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 she ghost me again?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you doing me like this, Marvelous Winks?
First of all, I did not ghost you. I got a phone call. I heard everything
Nah,
else.
but look, man.
I really do.
Look,
So
man.
what like
No.
so what is a suitable time to be like I want to have unprotected sex with this person?
Well, I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, shit, hell, with my last ex, hell, shit happens, and we was together 5 years with my baby daddy. We was together 12 years when we did it. So, and I got 3 babies out the deal. So I'm just at the point now. When I give up my good and it be raw, motherfuckers be trying to kill me. So I just don't do nothing no more. I could,
So you got that what?
no, I didn't say that. I
She's
just said for some
fertile.
reason they
I'm
just
asking. I'm asking if niggas is trying to kill you. Just go and say you got that what?
I'm
You
not
done got his leg swinging again.
I'm not saying that.
Two
I'm
legs
just saying
swinging.
obviously what they're feeling and they must like what I do. So my thing is
I'm
that
intrigued,
first time of me
Marvelous
seeing
Winks.
cheating, I'm gonna cut everything off because ain't no coming back.
I'm intrigued, Marvelous Winks.
Oh Lord.
You said what?
I'm intrigued.
You are?
I am.
You
Can
don't
you get
you don't
pregnant with
test
pulling out
I
though?
promise you don't want to test these waters.
That's my question.
Bro, all right, you come.
Like who
Yeah,
pulls out and who's gotten pregnant by pulling out?
I don't know. I've been on birth control
You
for
never know.
years, so I don't know.
I did. I have gotten pregnant with that method. My
Well,
son.
pulling out isn't foolproof anyway because it doesn't account for pre-cum, which is very
Pre-com,
potent.
Yeah.
exactly.
So
I mean,
pulling out really doesn't mean shit because the whole time you in there fucking, you dripping.
Oh gosh.
This is real. That's why it's pre-cum. The pre-cum is dripping the whole time. From the
Mhm.
time you slide that Johnny in to the time you skeet, allegedly.
How you gonna
hey,
allege that?
all right. So let me ask you this, Miss Sheen, and every woman in the chat. What's your favorite position?
My
Oh God.
favorite?
All right, y'all have a blessed night.
Hold on.
I'm just was like, oh hell no, it got too grown.
Oh dang, she's gone.
Hey, I like Miss Just though. She cool.
She cool. She been on. She was just on Brothers since she is Jen, so she been going for a minute anyway. And she was like, "Oh hell no, it didn't get freaky."
Yeah, some people are really like they don't want to be affiliated with anything that's too dirty. I don't understand that, but I can like people do get like super uptight about it. My
It's
favorite
religious and morals, religious values and morals.
missionary, but I appreciate the other ones too. You got to mix it up. You know, I just did doggy style. That was really great. I found that like if you just do missionary all the time, then the guy doesn't always come all the time. But if you like flip it over or get on top, then they're gonna like bust for sure. That's because sometimes like I have sex and the guy doesn't bust. I mean, maybe nobody else has that problem, but it's like if you're fucking a guy like all the time, I notice that it's not as exciting for him, so you got to mix it up. And that's probably like another dating thing, like you know, like when
Switch up
a
the
guy
speed.
isn't gonna bust every time, you know there's something going on there. You've got to stimulate him in a different way.
Who doesn't bust every time?
White guys, I don't know.
I'm, I've never had this problem unless I was on some drugs.
Mm. Mm.
I just guys, have y'all had
Yeah,
this
you know what I'm
problem?
talking about?
Have y'all been with a woman and couldn't bust?
I have to
Nah,
get
man,
mine.
I ain't never had that problem.
Mm.
Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, maybe since you've hit the wall, guys just
Stop
can't
being a
get
dick.
Wow.
Bruh.
Hey,
I'm
you
just
know what?
playing. I'm
I
just
don't
playing.
know.
I'm
It
just
could
playing.
be.
I'm just joking, man.
Machine, he would smash you right now while he talking that shit.
No, I mean, guys, like when I first fuck them, they come in like 2 seconds, but like, cause like I like to have a lot of sex, and I find that like if you're banging a guy like 3 or 4 times a day, he's not gonna bust all the time. Some,
They
Oh
you know,
yeah,
like
that's
evolve
too
more.
much. Now I would bust every time, but I would resent you after like the third time because it starts getting painful.
I like to drain a guy every way I can.
You got to understand after like the third time it gets painful, so I would start resenting you at that point.
It's a health
Enough to
risk.
slap me.
It hurts, no, enough to slap you. No, that would turn you on.
Miss Shane, I'm gonna tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. So
Uh
look,
oh.
it's not that they are not coming. One thing about I try not to talk about my sex life. That's one thing I try not to talk about. Unless
Hey
you
y'all, I'm finna get off and go have date night with
with me.
hubby.
See you.
I'm
Right,
with
peace.
me, Marvelous, because this is something like I noticed, like if I'm with a guy for a certain amount of time, he doesn't always bust every time, except for guys that aren't circumcised. Those guys can come all the time. They can come from head, no problem.
So one thing I have learned, so I have like you have to be with me to actually know
She
how it
got
is.
that
But
wop.
I have like a very hidden, like, just say I'm like one of those real undercover freaks. So it ain't like something I ain't never have done, nothing I won't try. I'm a counselor, so we deep with being freaky. So the thing is, when you having sex with a guy, don't just think about it, just do it. Trust me, they gonna go for it. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna say actually everything I have done, but trust me, with my last ex, yeah. For the past year, I've been single, but that's the same guy I've been fucking for the past year.
I ain't going
Nobody
with no
else.
anal or no shit like that.
You said what?
I said I ain't going with no getting my ass licked or no shit like that.
Ain't nobody saying none of that. I mean, to each his
I
own.
just had to throw that out there because you was like tried with them. It ain't nothing they'll go for it. Hold up, down. There's some shit I ain't going for.
Oh, okay, Marvelous. What you're saying is if I want to make a guy climax or come or whatever every time, I've got to really think outside the box.
You
Like I
gotta
got
get
to bring
nasty,
it different
nasty.
every time. I noticed that too. Like if I have missionary sex every time, that'll be the time when you can't
I'm gonna
come.
I'm gonna tell you now, you can stop with the missionary thing. The missionary styles, don't even do that no more. I don't even do missionary at all. At all. I don't, because I feel like missionary was like when we first started having sex. So
It's
I'm
marvelous
more
with
like,
niggas that don't
hey,
love or pay
we finna
attention.
do something else, and I'm gonna be the one that's gonna initiate it. I'm gonna bring up all the different styles, and guess what? Yeah, my sex life is not boring, but I don't
You sound
have
like a
random sex.
squirter.
I won't
You sound
have
like a
random
squirter.
sex
Could you
because
confirm or deny these allegations?
you said what?
You sound like a squirter. Could you confirm or deny these
I
allegations?
am very much a squirter. Yes, I
From,
am.
from what from what region?
Don't worry about that. You
Oh
got to
my
be with
God.
me to know.
That's really good though. That's a crazy talent. I worked with a couple girls that could do that, and they were loved and beloved by many. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I mean, a lot of people don't like it, but men love when a woman squirt. Yes,
We
it's
we do. We just hate the cleanup afterwards.
trust me. You ain't
Yep.
got to clean it up, baby. You better put a towel down there with a fucking shower and just go and get the going. Just get the going. Don't even stop. Trust me, my bed been soaking wet before, and I had to sleep on the couch. But hey, I'm gonna sleep like a fucking
Hey,
baby
man,
while you.
ma'am, you were gonna make me text you when this show is over.
Shut up.
I'm gonna send you a brand new mattress for Christmas, Marvelous. If I hit the lotto, if it comes through for me this year, I'm gonna buy you a new mattress.
No, I just bought a new mattress. I got a brand new king size bed that I haven't broken in yet, but you know, it's good
Whoa.
because I'm on this new thing now. I'm not giving up the jewels unless I just want to fuck you myself. And if I
So,
fuck you myself, that means I don't have no feelings for you. That's just something I want.
so I met you in 2020 when you
Shut up.
started this crusade. Why did you not tell me this?
Because the first night you asked me to come over there for drinks and weed, I was gonna fuck you, so I didn't. I'm being
Shit.
straight up with you.
She's
But
telling.
that was that time. After that, we could have did other shit.
I mean, possibly. Yeah, 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 possibly.
So like you
And
didn't
why
But
invite
would
to
you
I
me.
would
go
have
straight?
ended up just with us just having sex all the time. I even want to kick you smoking and drink. Hey, normally when I smoke and drink, we gon' fuck.
You don't have to.
What it is? That's why I'm at home when I smoke and drink. I'm at home.
I never brought up sex. That's
You
what throws women off about me
okay?
too.
Is
I don't bring up sex, and I think it's weird to them because they're used to guys always just talking about sex.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is you don't have to bring it up. So that's why I always tell people the person that I am, I know me. I know my sex life. I know how my body craves for it, but it has to be that person it craves for. And trust me, when my body craves for a certain man and the vibe is there, oh, she's gonna give you all of it. She will. That's just what it is. I don't have to talk about it. It'll happen because that's my
I will
body.
be happy to accept.
Shut
What's your horoscope, Trey?
I am a Pisquarius.
Oh,
up.
I could see that. I could see
I'm
that.
like on some zodiacs it has me as Pisces, on others it has me as Aquarius. So I just said I'm a Pisquarius. And ma'am, you were showing these tits, and they look very, very large.
That's what I was seeing before.
Yeah, they're very nice. I noticed you
Oh,
guys.
that's who you were talking
I
about when you
noticed
were
Yeah.
like, "Did you see that?"
You see that?
minute one.
So the thing is, I'm look, I'm 38 years old. Look, hey, we all grown. I mean, this is how I am at home. So he asked me to be on this broadcast. When I get off of work, this is me.
Yeah, get comfortable.
Exactly. That's what it is.
I don't mind.
You know what? Yeah, we'll talk after this. After this, we will. We will.
But yeah, pardon my presence again. Miss Shane is in
I
Vancouver,
was,
and
I
I
was,
repeat,
I
she
was
was
gonna
in
say,
Playboy, sir.
Miss Shane, I'm telling you, take my word, baby. Do not think, just do it. Just do it.
Miss Shane, take my word for it. Twice a day, he's happy. 3 to 4 times, he gonna start resenting you because it hurts.
Yeah, maybe.
It hurts. It's a muscle that's attached to us, and every time it gets hard with blood, it hurts, and no matter how wet y'all is, it's still friction on our skin.
Start chafing.
Yes,
Chafing.
it's friction.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not
Okay.
chafing. That means you're dry, she's dry. There's an issue.
No, it
There's
means we've
Oh,
been having sex too long. Our skin is different from y'all's vaginal. It don't matter how wet she is. To us, it still hurts
still friction.
because
Yeah.
it's friction. It's our skin literally going up and down constantly, 3, 4 times, and coming. That shit gets painful. And I'm a sex connoisseur. I know these things.
okay. I hear you.
I like coming multiple times. That's why I'm like, shit, especially especially if he's the guy that likes coming multiple times per session. You talk about doing it 3, 4 times a day. It's like 8 to 12 nuts if he's doing it 2, 3 times per
No,
session.
but he doesn't. He doesn't bust like he'll usually only bust like once. You know what I mean? So sometimes, like if he doesn't bust the first time, then it will be later, and that's what I'm saying. I find that like it's when it's different. Like there's it's you can't just like fuck. You have to make it kind of exciting every time. You got to switch it up almost every time. And I mean, I'm like I've discovered bondage, which is my new kink, and I find that like if he's whipping me or spanking me with a horse whip, that's usually the time that he'll come before. And he's not into this. Like I make him do it, but I know that he likes it. But it's like now Marvelous got me thinking. I got to
Well,
think.
that's you getting loose though, with you having whips and shit, and he's getting off doing it because you're making him do it. Yeah, that's kind of like what she's saying. Get loose.
Oh, but I gotta get looser than that, cause marvelous. I'm picking up what you're putting down. We don't have to say it, but I know what you're saying. So yeah, I gotta go more,
Yeah.
way more.
Yeah. Very, very much more. I'm gonna tell you one thing that I found that was very, very intriguing. I don't maybe you have done it and I don't know, but I will say if like you're having sex with a guy and it seems like it's not just getting the arousal going or where you want it to go, yeah, try putting all of that and that in your mouth, and trust me, doing that it turns on a different
Well,
episode.
we'll fill in the blanks. What is that in that?
If
What?
you're if
Yeah.
you're if you're giving a man head, I always say, yeah, you always lick that thing at the bottom and you go up and put the balls and the penis in your mouth at one time. If you do all of that, trust me, and then you just make it so moist and it just drips from your mouth, and you have to do this.
I like it when they fuck my mouth though, because then it's easier for them to come. I just like to just open it and breathe through my nose and not stop and try to get 10 minutes down.
Now, see, this is what you're supposed to do to make them not come so quick. Don't let them just fuck you. It's like you're caressing and you're making it prolonged. So it's like when that nut come, trust me, all of it comes out. It's one big drainage. And trust me, after that one big drainage, you can get out another one.
Pardon my presence. Like, I hope you get
Hey.
your lotion off, bro. I'm about to calm down myself.
I
No,
ain't
but
cammed up for a
honestly,
reason.
this show is for women about dating, and I actually have some serious questions for Marvelous, and I'm not even doing this for this is we're trying
Oh,
to get.
y'all are cool. I'm saying I'm getting aroused listening to this shit. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
listening.
why I
Keep
told him
going.
I'm about to calm down. I'm like, are you listening to this shit?
Yeah,
This is
I'm
like some
listening. Go ahead.
erotica.
I'm in the
Joy Chit Chat,
background.
are you gonna let them outdo you, Joy?
Nobody is outdoing anybody. We're all just having a conversation. And she may say something. I'm like, oh shit, you know what? Let me try to go and do that right there. Let me try that right there.
Joy,
And
what tips
I
do you
mean,
have for Miss Sheen, Joy?
I have
Don't be
no
trying to
tips,
mute yourself.
and I don't, and I have no tips, and I have no pun intended.
No tip.
Joy, what do you want to talk about? We can take it off sex. Let's hear from you.
What the heck are you talking about, Biggie? Oh no,
Why
you
you
guys are
two
good.
fiancé
Please
acting
believe me,
funny?
you guys are good. I'm moving
You
around.
taking notes?
She's drinking wine right now.
You
Just
taking notes, Joy?
I'm doing my nightly duties.
See, what
I'm
she said
listening.
was, is you take the hand and you take the balls and the penis and you do it all at the same time. Write it down. It's the balls, everything. Write it down.
Yeah, I think that definitely
Thank you,
I'm gonna
Coach.
try
Thank
that.
you, Coach.
But Marvelous, if I want to make a guy climax from head, what I'm saying is I noticed in a previous relationship that as long as you just held your mouth open and let him fuck your mouth, eventually he would come. Because really, I just want to achieve his orgasm. I don't really care about like I'd rather just be in a position where it's easy for me to jam it in and out of my mouth as fast as he can so he can come. So how do you do that? Because sometimes just being on the floor on your knees doesn't work. Sometimes I find that laying on my side on the bed is easier because it's got to be no.
But let me ask you ladies something. Have you guys perfected your sex voice though? Because that's important. You gotta have that voice, that sound.
Oh, like when you're giving him head.
That's all
Well,
part of
I
it.
don't. The giving head, no, because we're not expecting you to talk when you're giving head.
Exactly. Exactly. You can't talk when
Yo,
you
what's
get.
good? What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? Money boy, what's good with you, man? Salute to you.
Most, I am being amazed at these ladies and hoping I can experience some of this shit they're talking about. What's good with you,
Yo,
Mike Jones?
salute, Marvelous and Machine and Pardon My Presence and Chit Chat, all y'all, man. Salute, what's good with y'all, man?
Salute, salute.
So,
Hey,
what are some
word
of
up,
your
man.
relationship do's and don't, Mike Jones?
Relationship do's and don'ts, man. Relationship definitely don't. Um, Marvelous winks, definitely do. You know what I'm saying? But for sure. Man, listen, if you want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I
Well,
mean? But what's
forget
up?
a
But now that
relationship
I
like
got
when
some
you're
women up
dating.
here.
What are some
Huh?
dating do's and don'ts? Forget relationship. Just like when you vibing with a woman and you're dating, what are some do's and don'ts? What are some things that you like that'll make you let's be like that's boo? And what are some things that she does that you be like, you know what? I ain't got time.
All right. Well, it's different forms of dating. Me being a single man, I've been single about 3 years now. So my style of dating, do's and don'ts. Okay, don't mess with a shorty if you just talking to her the first 3 days and she texting you all the damn time. She texting you all the time. That's a red flag, man. That's definitely she texting every damn what you
Sir,
doing.
don't
What's
tell her that because Marvelous Wink, she gonna use that as an excuse later on to why she been dodging me. Don't
First,
do that.
oh shit.
and now I get mad when a
No,
dude
but like,
out.
but that's a but definitely like cause they don't like sometimes they don't know the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do when in dating it really doesn't seem like there is no next level now. It really doesn't. Like, it's just basically, like either we, you know, able to have some type of understanding or we about to be in a relationship. It's really, I don't know. It's really no next level as far as I can see. But definitely don't mess with it. Like me personally, I'm not going like a chick that's gonna keep texting and all that. And it's about that energy, man. Definitely go for something that has a good energy, man. That's my advice, man. I don't put too much stock in
Marvel,
this shit, man.
Marvelous Winks, can I ask a personal question?
I'm listening.
What size are those?
Oh shit.
What size are those?
It's my man Money Boy.
They're
Anything else?
who?
38D.
Not
D?
anymore.
Yeah, 38D.
Oh, D.
Yeah, D.
E.
Jeez.
Anything else you would like to know, sir?
No.
Marvelous, do you text a guy all the time? What's your text game like, Marvelous?
Hell no, she don't text the guy all the time.
Uh, Miss Sheen, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. So what I do is when a guy first like ask me for my number, what I
She
have
talking
just
about
started.
me.
Trey, be quiet, Trey. So when a guy first asks me for my number, I'm gonna tell him all the time, I'm not looking for nothing. We can just see where it go. Whatever happens, happens. But don't be trying to persuade anything because you persuade, I'm just gonna really ignore you. So like I'm gonna use this guy that's been texting me lately. So what he do is he try to oversell himself to me. And a lot of people know I smoke weed. It's not a hidden secret. I smoke
Yeah.
weed. I drink. But my thing is, don't use weed thinking I'm gonna come around because I come smoke your weed up and take my ass back home, and I'll be like, I'm on my cycle. Because if I feel like that's what you trying to pressure on me, like I tell any guy, I have to be I have to have that vibe to wanna have sex with you. And if I don't have that vibe, it's not gonna happen. I don't care what you say, how pretty I look. I don't give a damn. I could be looking like this. And if I come around, I'm like, if I want to fuck, I'm gonna fuck. But I don't text a guy all the time. I don't, because right now in my life, I don't want to have mixed signals. I tell a guy off top, I'm not looking for nothing. So we can be cool, we can kick it, we can do all of that, but
You know I'm gonna check my text messages see if you ever told me this.
I ain't even got that number no more, so be quiet. But yeah, it's like I
As
don't.
you should. As you should. You right. Absolutely. As you should.
Are you talking to him?
I'm talking to you, Marvelous. As you should. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, I tell a guy up front exactly what it is. And lately, what I have experienced, Miss Shane, I can tell a guy, I could be so blunt that I don't want this. I'm not looking for nothing. And then, before you know it, a guy is actually still trying to pressure me into being with them. So when they be texting me, yeah, eventually I'll be like, you know what? I ain't get it. I act like my service didn't work, because it becomes overwhelming because I'm like, I'm kind of telling you the same thing, but it's like you're not getting it. So I don't want to bring out my nigga ways and do men how they do women, but sometimes you have to when you being upfront and you're out there. My thing is, don't try to make something more than what it is. When I'm telling you, if it happened, it happened. I may not say per se I want to fuck you. I may say, hey, let's just see what happens. Just shit, be free. Like I tell everybody, my favorite color is I love the rainbow, and I feel like I love butterflies, and cause butterflies are free. That's me.
Marvelous Winks. did,
Okay.
did I do any of these things to you that you said you don't like that men do?
No, because the times you asked me to come over and kick it or whatever, I never did. Because at the time that you reached out to me, I did recently just break up with my ex. And so I was kind of in a fucked up ass position. But now I learned I gave too much energy to that situation. And now don't do that to me. Don't do that. I gave away so much energy, but now the woman that I am now, any man will love me because I'm going to be your friend first.
I'm
And being
known to
your
be a
friend,
healer.
you don't want to be my friend before anything else.
I'm
Yo,
known
I
to
know
be a healer.
I know Money Boy. I know Money Boy official, man. Money Boy official dude, man.
I am known to be. She like them thugs.
No,
I'm
no,
just a nigga on YouTube.
I don't like no thugs. I don't. I really don't. I
What was
don't.
your ex nigga like?
My ex nigga, he was
The the
I'm not gonna
See
say
me,
he
I say
was
he was a
a thug.
real nigga.
Well,
you
I'm
from
not gonna say
Marvelous?
he was a thug,
You from
but
Memphis like Money Boy?
my ex wasn't a thug. He just, I'm gonna say he
You
was a real deal
South
woman.
South Memphis. He was a South Memphis nigga.
Huh?
He was a South Memphis nigga.
No, he from Orange Man. I'm from South Memphis. I'm from South
South.
Memphis. So
That's
he
a
just
fact.
was a womanizer. He didn't know how to be faithful to a good woman that he had versus dealing with the bullshit women out here. So when you got a good woman in your corner, you don't know how to appreciate her or treat her because you so used to dealing with fucked up ass women. That's all you know. Basically, that's all it was. But he was a good dude. Graduated from
Shout out,
college.
Hey,
shout out Memphis, man.
shout out
Shout out
South
Memphis.
Memphis. Cause I
That's
was
a
off of
big fact.
Alcy over there by Gus before I moved to
South
Vegas.
Memphis will
Hey,
Hey,
not
shout out
get
South
any
Memphis.
props on this
Shout
podcast.
out Interstate Barbecue,
And I
man.
was in Orange Mound. Shout out to Orange Mound. was on the
Shout out
Brentwoods. I was in
Canada.
the hood all day.
Shout
Shout
out
out to
Canada.
North Canada.
But then I had to move back to the West Coast because
Vancouver to T Dot.
I had my kids out there.
Joy,
Yo,
when
you in
you invited
Vancouver?
me
I'm
and
right next
Marvelous
door, man.
West
We
to Vegas?
Buffalo, man.
Buffalo, New York.
That's a fact.
I love New York. I used to live there for 5 years. I got a thing. New York guys are different than any other type of guy, but I'm starting to appreciate like the guy is Memphis is in the South, right? And so is
Yep.
Atlanta and stuff. I'm starting to get an appreciation for Southern guys because they're like a whole new thing that I've never been exposed to.
Yeah, we're simps. That's that whole they call it Southern hospitality, but we're simps.
Mm.
Joy, you didn't answer my
I have
question.
a question for the guys though. Seriously, guys, it's like I hear this thing where women fall fast, men don't fall fast, but when they
That's
fall
not
hard.
true. Men
What?
fall fast as well.
But
I'm
men,
one of those type guys.
no, but like
We
guys that are
fall,
on
we fall fast, and then when it mess up, then we done. Then we done. We ruined for the rest of our life.
yeah,
Yep.
but
We definitely fall
makes a guy
fast, and
lock in? Like
that pisses me off about myself.
like 5 months, when does a guy decide like, okay, like, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna like leave her on the side? Because like I felt like I played it really cool for the first few months of my relationship, and then the guy wanted to commit, and I wonder like what have I have done to have fucked that up in the beginning? Like, you know, I didn't fuck it up because he committed, but what do girls do in the first few months where a guy's like, fuck, she's annoying or whatever, and they stop calling them?
Nothing. You don't been did nothing because you being your
Well, yeah, because during 5 months, a woman's gonna bring up some relationship type shit, or she's
Jealousy.
going to intimate some type of relationship shit, something that y'all
Because
haven't
you know
agreed
why
on.
though?
She gonna
You
bring
know,
it up.
the real reason why though is because the relationship's never gonna work nowadays. Is because every day when we get up and look at all the type of social media, especially, you know what I mean, if you got like 3 or more social medias, there's too many things you seeing, and you looking at your relationship, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is gonna fuck it up every single time, man. You know what I mean? So the
Yeah,
question you gotta ask yourself,
if y'all some weak-minded
the
people,
question you
you're
gotta
right.
ask yourself is, who's the motherfucker that's gonna make me fall back on all of that shit, right? And
Right.
just focus on being a real person in a relationship.
It's real. But yeah, that's why I said if people are letting social media and love and hip hop and shit like that influence their
No,
relationship,
look how
they
many
kind of fucked
relationships
up.
just look how many people just became single because of this All-Star Weekend shit.
Oh yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Come on now. Come on
That's
now, man. Like I said,
that's a blessing in
motherfuckers that
disguise.
even females though, that's different to see that shit. Like, I'm 38 years old, like seeing females do that shit, like, is a little bit different, like, for me anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, they lying, talking about they going to visit they aunt and some shit, and they going to fucking All-Star Weekend. You know what I'm saying? Niggas too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess
People
it's
got too many
never
options.
new. I guess it's not a shock to me because I've always known females like that. Hell, I got aunts in my family like that,
no, that's a fact.
so it's not a shock. It's just
So what
that
you're saying is
shit.
all the options out there are, it's like long-term relationships are impossible because of all of the options. A man won't be able to resist.
It goes for a woman too, though. It goes for a woman too,
No,
because something.
at my age, it doesn't go for me because I've done the grass is always greener thing. And I know that if you find a man, you don't have to look for any other man. If you find the right man, you can build with him. Because like at this point, I just want to like glow up with a guy. You know what I mean? Like get property together, right? So all the
But
cheating and fucking around, like that's not gonna break us up. But I want a solid guy that wants to build. Like
no,
financially.
you're right. You're right. And just like, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, you're right. Now let's take the cheating off the table when we're talking about being able to consume all these different things every day. when you're going into a situation, like you said, you want to have a partner and build with somebody. When you're going into it, and I'm not, this, respectfully saying, when you're going into a situation, you might be looking at something on Instagram, this couple right here, and you're saying to yourself, right, when I get into a relationship, I'm gonna do my shit like this. I'm gonna do my shit like that. Like, it's so much consumption going on, is what I'm saying. It's hard to really say what is really reality and what is consumption, because we consuming so much every day. You know what I mean? Like, because you got to think about what was being consumed 25 years ago. You know what I mean? Now that this shit is a little bit different. So when you say you want to have a partner, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But it's all, going into a situation. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? When you go into a situation and you already say, well, it's gonna go like this and it's gonna go. You know what I mean? Not to say you're just saying just that. But when you have the preconceived notion, it just it makes things a little more difficult, man. In my opinion, it's
You know
too
what
much
Yeah,
else?
we do
consumption
have
going on.
preconceived notions going into relationships based off our last relationship. That's why Marvelous Lynch was flogging me out and shit constantly.
And
But
what the
it's okay.
people on TV is doing,
Stop it.
the love and hip hop shit, the Instagram, the Facebook, it's just too much consumption. And then what do? We come home and we in a relationship and we look at our spouse and then they looking at us. You feel me? Like, why she looking at me like why I don't do what Jim Jones doing? I'm looking at her like why she don't do what such and such do. You feel me? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, it's
And
just
that makes sense.
I think you
and
can
that's
get
the
past
reality.
that. I think you can get past that if you realize, like, because the grass isn't always greener.
On the other
You
side.
know what I mean? Like, it's at some point you have to commit. Just, just like we're talking on a scale, like a relationship can do so much for your life.
Yeah.
But
You
here's the
know what I
thing:
mean?
can you do you really want to build with someone that either you just met or you don't have a history with? Like I'd rather build with someone I knew from high school that I knew well that I could grow up with, as opposed to I meet someone in my 30s and I want to build with
Well,
that
I
person.
don't, I don't see it's the difference because the people that
Wait,
I
wait. Can
encounter with
I
on
got 2 points
YouTube, I
to
call myself
make.
building with. So I
I
think
got
you
two
can
points
build
to
with
make. The high
somebody.
school.
What you say, Joy?
I got 2 points to make because a high school sweetheart that would bust a bitch down on the first date, and then the dude that says that he wants to have the Jim Jones love and hip hop relationship. Like, you do realize those love and hip hop relationships on Instagram is catfishing.
Yeah, no, he
And
didn't say
then
that he wanted it.
Mr.
He would
No,
say he
I know what he
wanted.
said. I know that. I'm
Oh, okay.
just paraphrasing in a conversation really quick. We don't need you to talk for me. And then
Yes,
for the
ma'am.
guy who just said, I'm sorry, Canadian bacon, he just said that he really built with his high school sweetheart, but just an hour ago he said he was gonna bust down on the first date, and that's the best thing of his whole life.
But he
But
don't want
listen,
to build
You got
with
to
her. He don't
exactly.
want
We're
to
talking.
build with the bust down.
Here's the thing: if I'm in my 30s, do I want to build with someone, or should that person already have their own and I have my own, and then together we could do something, but our businesses should
number
be
three.
separate.
But see,
It's cheating
that's
on
where we
us.
went wrong at. But look though, that's where we went wrong. I'm gonna speak for myself, okay? That's where I went wrong, being young and trying to establish myself while raising children and being in a relationship instead of um establishing yourself first and looking for somebody that's compatible to you because they put in as much work as you have before the relationship and before the children. So once we get out here and we start saying that we need a relationship to fix our life or to connect our life to the next level, when we start entrusting in that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we have to ask ourselves, like, what's really going on, because we did go into it backwards. We have to acknowledge that. I know I did. A lot of people my age and a lot of people still, younger than us. It's a generational thing. It keeps happening. We think that the relationship is gonna fix us, it's gonna make us, it's gonna validate us, and we all know that's not to be true. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I
Marvelous.
understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is if you have like 400 grand and he has 400 grand, y'all can live in a better apartment. You know what I mean? Like you can double your money, you can double your income, and if you're ready for it, if that person's ready for it,
Then by all means, yeah, for sure. No, by all means, absolutely, absolutely, by all means, I would have to agree, absolutely,
As
by
long as
all
the
means,
paperwork is right.
yeah. Everything is, and God bless. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's in moving forward, like in that situation. You know what I mean? Everybody,
Make it.
just make sure you capitalize off of a good
Just a paper,
situation. Like that's what
and I
that's
match it up so you can pick it up better.
because as sad as it is to say,
What you
as
trying to do? Get
unfortunate
the
it is to
bacon?
say,
That
if
boy,
the game,
you got a big spoon. You don't like
Joy,
bacon?
mute your mic. You
What?
talking about bacon and shit.
Oh,
Is she talking to
yo, if
me?
the game is really, set up that you're not supposed to marry for love, then we all fucking up. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I mean? If we ain't
Hey,
supposed to marry for love, then
did you?
we all a couple steps behind. You know what I'm saying? If that statement's really true.
Can you do what you just did again?
hmm?
Can you do what you just did again? I don't know if you moved your hands or if you were bouncing your titties. It was something. It caught my eye.
Me and you gonna fight. Just know that.
I like to fight. I
We
just
gonna
wanted you to
fight.
whatever it was you did. I just wanted to know if you could do it again. Like move your hands. Like you know what you did. Can you do it again? One time for the gram. Tell
Marvelous.
them
Just
where to
know I'm
find
over
you at.
here
By the way,
windmilling virtually for you.
You said what?
tell them where to find you at again. By the way,
Uh, my Facebook page is Marty Love. MartiLove. My business page is
She was a tongue.
marvelouswinks.com, and my other business page is beautycounter.com/Martisha Moore. I'm on Instagram. I don't post on there a lot, but it's one special surprise. I'm on
you sure are.
I'm on Snapchat as well as one special surprise. I mean, I just really think that's my name, to be honest, because I got it tattooed on me.
Sorry, did you say booty counter?
Beauty Counter. I
Oh,
sell natural skincare products.
oh, beauty counter. Okay.
Beauty Counter.
Miss Sheen, are you still there?
I was trying to find Marvelous on Instagram. Is it a numeric one?
One
Special
special
surprise?
surprise.
It's the number one special surprise.
I like
Make sure,
that.
Miss Sheen, make sure you tell them where to find you at. Tell them about your YouTube channel and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had to restart a YouTube channel because my old one got terminated because I had all these old videos with nudity on it that I streamed on Patreon and then they just totally canceled my channel. That sucks. So I have a new channel. It's called Ms. Sheen, and I share some very dirty comedy and secrets of my life, very candid. And Instagram, please follow me. It's at Rachel from Van. I love staying connected with MoneyBoy and Kevin on Instagram. So, love to connect with all of you. And I like the chat tonight.
Pardon my presence. Let them know where to find you at.
Yeah, you can find my YouTube channel, Pardon My Presence. You can also find me on Instagram, Pardon My Press, PRESS. And that's about it. Just some grown man shit, some social commentary, some, just stuff about relationships, all that good stuff.
Joy, my YouTube fiance. Let them know where they can find you at in your wonderful channel.
Oh my goodness. Just been the JOY Chit chat. Cause I love to talk to everybody. That's about it.
Oh.
What? My
I
channel is
just said,
small.
oh, Mike Jones, you got anything you plug and you want to plug some cocaine or cocaine accessories, anything like that?
Jesus Christ, God forbid, no, Money Boy Trap would not like to promote anything of the sort like that at all, Money Boy, and just don't kill me. I'm gonna have money for that all that shit you fronted me. But anyways, you guys can find me. You guys can find me at the THE Ignorant Fucker Report. Guys, come on over and get some news. The Ignorant Fucker Report. Pull up. Nah, man. Salute to my man, MoneyBoy Trey. You know what I mean? And I definitely be in Memphis, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can find me on the Shelby, Bogushire area, man. That's on the low though. But
Man, it sound like Westwood.
Almost.
Hey, can I say this to Marvelous real quick? I don't know if she knows about this website, whatever. It's called Linktree.
Oh yeah, I have that.
LINKTR.
All my links is better than Linktree.
Because
Yeah,
you just
I
named,
have that. I have
and I was like, you got, it's like a one-stop shop right there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool
Yep.
beans.
All my
Yes.
links is
So you
like
can
that
find
too,
all
and it
her
gives
links.
automatic updates.
What you say, Joy?
I'm sorry.
Okay. I was just like, it's a stop shop because I was hearing you over here writing shit down real fast. I was like, damn it, I didn't go to one stop shop, but you have one, so that's cool beans.
I just got on.
Okay.
I want to purchase some
right.
eyebrow gel when we get off this stream. Are you available for delivery?
Yo, my
really?
man MoneyBoy Trey official. You heard Marvelous. You know what I'm saying? That's that. You in the Memphis area, man. Ain't nobody better in the area. You heard?
You went to? Didn't you go to Central?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Of course I did. I went to.
What year did you
I
graduate?
lived in Lamar Terrace Projects. Of course I went to Central.
What year did you graduate?
I didn't graduate from there. I didn't.
What year did you go there?
I went to Central for 1 year. 1 year. And that was in 2000, I believe.
I
Hey,
would have
Machine,
remembered
what's
it. We
your
would have been in the same class.
We would have been.
My Instagram is Rachel from Van. So it's RACHEL from Van, VAN.
And those Playboy pictures are official, I must say.
I'll inbox you
So
guys.
Machine, you know I'm a huge Tory. I'm a huge Tory fan. I'm a huge Tory Lanez fan. So he did his quarantine radio tonight. Why didn't see you on there?
Who's Tory?
You know him. He's from Canada. He's from Canada.
He's a rapper.
Been
Well, I
on
can't
there.
even say he's a rapper. He's a musician from Canada because he sings and raps.
Oh, I gotta check him out for sure. I'm sure I've heard the song. I just never followed the name.
Yo, Miss She lit. If she don't know who Tory Lanez and she from Canada, she lit. She don't give a
She's
damn
from
about
Vancouver.
that.
She ain't from
Vancouver. She's on the
Toronto.
other side. She knows the Rascals.
Shit. Okay.
Oh my god, I was in the Rascals music video Porn Star. Oh, no,
Right.
sorry, that was Swollen Members.
Swollen
Sorry.
Members, okay.
So if you see the music video Porn Star, I'm the girl biting Prev's chain.
I thought you looked familiar.
Part of my presence.
Miss She.
She's in Canada. I'd take a trip, sir.
Yo, Miss She.
Yeah.
Yo, real quick, you give me some advice right fast, please. If, for example, if I'm talking to a chick from Mississauga, do you have any advice for me?
Mississauga. I would say if you're talking to a girl from Mississauga, they're very close to a New York girl. They're gonna be Brampton.
Mississauga and Brampton's almost the same thing.
Is it the same thing?
It's
a suburb. It's a suburb. I'd say get her drunk. Offer her drinks. Get the champagne. You don't have to get Dom.
She's kind of clingy too, Miss She. But I could give her a couple drinks. She's kind of clingy though.
Oh yeah. Oh, you'll impress her so much because you're American. Just play the whole American thing down. Play that whole South thing down. You'll be like no man she ever met.
How do I? Okay,
just say yo and son a lot. Be like, hey yo son, hey B, use that New York accent. They love it.
Oh, love it. Love it. Honestly, like I could just close my eyes and get off when I listen to a sexy New York accent or any American accent that's not super nerdy like Harvard style.
Word, good looking machine, man. Word up, man.
Yeah,
So what are
play
you
it
gonna do
out.
with that
Yeah, because
advice, Mike
you
Jones?
from New York,
Hopefully my
how that
voice
talking?
hopefully my voice
You're
make you, you know what I'm saying,
Oh, it
a little
does.
spicy, a little
I
spicy
love
somewhere,
it.
you know what I
You
mean?
should hear how
Fuck
the
around,
guys talk in Canada. They talk retarded out here.
Hey,
fuck
hey,
around and
hey, hey,
bite you.
hey,
You
hey.
heard?
I
Little
think you'll be
something,
all right.
Sorry,
nothing too
pardon.
bad.
You
Who's
got a
this?
pass. You got a
The
good
most
voice.
hated Mike Jones. The most hated Mike Jones is from New York.
He
Mike
is
Jones
from
is from
New
Yeah.
fucking
York.
everywhere. This nigga done lived in
Who's
Memphis
that
too.
just talking?
He done lived in
Okay.
Texas,
No,
Memphis, New York. Mike Jones,
That's
hold
a
up now.
fact.
Do you
That's a
have
fact,
warrants,
I
money
was
sir?
gonna
boy.
say
Do you have
I was gonna
warrants, sir?
say, but what I was gonna say is that he's good because she said that if he just ordered some Don, he said that's like that 1995 moment right there. That's that paid in full. Order that Don, and he
Yo,
good.
You know what I like about New York guys
If
though?
we talking about the same Don.
They're very masculine. Like they walk you home and they bring you little gifts. They don't like they just do little shit and they're just more gentlemanly. I notice than most other places. Like LA guys are just a nightmare. So I really do dig New York guys over any of the other ones I've met.
yes,
I
I
know
done
they
heard
do,
like
cause like in
stories about
2001,
Canadian dudes, man. No disrespect at all, but that shit
All
pretty
they
my
want
crazy.
to do
best
is
friend in
hunt and
2001 was from
fish.
New York, and I used to copy his. I used to copy the shit out his accent.
It's the Toronto niggas that's lit. The Toronto niggas, them niggas is lit. They lit out there.
If
So
I
where are
was
the
stuck in
guys that
Canada,
did the
I would
"Don't
go to
Rush" song
Toronto.
from? Oh
What's
no,
that?
no, they're from England. My bad.
What's that?
I was asking where the guys that did the "Don't Rush" song were from, but they're
London.
from
Yeah, they're
freaking
London.
England.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, that's
London.
why I was like, yeah, I fucked it all the way up. So what are you gonna do with that advice she gave you, Mike Jones? You just gonna be like, hey, yo, son, what's
Yo,
up, B?
I'm gonna just keep being me, I guess, man. But see me, I'm a toxic dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't lie about that. You feel me? So I'm probably gonna do something to mess it up. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie to you because she being too clingy. So you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna say something real to
Just
her. You
tell her
feel me?
she's
And
being too
oh no,
clingy, bro.
that's
If
what I'm
you
saying. I'm gonna
like
tell
her,
her that, and I'm gonna mess it up because I'm gonna keep
no, you
stonewalling
you
because she
you
not
you
going.
can't. No, look. Just tell her
Yeah.
like, shorty, I like you, but you being so clingy is going to push me away, and I don't want that to happen. So like,
But
chill,
maybe I do want it to happen on Money Boy Trey. Maybe I do want her to
nigga.
push
Make
me
up
away,
your
man.
what?
Excuse me.
So
What's your sign? What's your sign?
toxic.
Me? Me?
See,
This is his sign.
seriously. Oh my gosh.
You
Like
talking about
That is
me?
his sign.
hush, Trey.
Gemini.
Yeah, that's what the fuck
That's
wrong
what
with
it
him. We
is.
don't never know what the fuck he want. At
Yeah,
least
bro.
he
What
Like,
up,
do
at
you
least
Nate?
like the do
at,
you
Bro?
at
like
least
the
he's
chick or
being
not?
honest. He's being honest though. I mean, cause I don't.
But do
I
you
mean,
like her or not?
no, with Geminis, they can like you 1 minute and then the next, like 5 minutes later, they hate your fucking guts. They
Nah,
like,
that's bullshit. That's self sabotage at that point.
No, it ain't nothing like that. But I guess I always find something wrong. You feel me?
You don't
That's
like her
self
enough. That's what it
sabotage.
is. You don't like her enough.
You're scared to
no,
get close to
he's
My
just
somebody.
looking for the
my man.
negativity. He's looking
I
for
don't
the
like her
bad thing.
enough. Yo, just like my man just said, man, I don't like her enough to stop being me. You feel me? To stop doing what
Do you know
I'm
why?
doing.
Do you know why I could say that? Because I'm a Gemini as well too. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Boy, you don't have to stop what you're doing. Tell her what it is that's bothering you, and then like shit. Since you saying you don't care if she stay or go, she may be cool with what you
But see,
asking her.
here go right here. Boom, I'm about to put it. Yo, listen. I'm a one man show. Like I run you know what I mean. I run my own show. I run the whole thing. The system is already up and running. I don't need nobody to help and assist me to do anything. You know, I had somebody with me helping me, assisting me do everything. The shit didn't work out. So from then on, I couldn't really, you know what I mean? I don't know how to stop and let somebody in because my shit already up and running. It's already up and moving. So when somebody come along, like, okay, boom, perfect example. We was up late talking one night, right? And she texted me the next morning like, "Oh, I was just making sure you were up and da da da." And I was like, "Yo, check this out, right? Look, it's nice, like nice though, like nice, like. But what do you think I was doing before you came through? Like, and I felt like maybe I was
Oh,
being a little
you was
extra,
the
but I'm
dick.
like, yo, you know what though? But look though, but I'm being honest though. I'm being honest though. Listen,
I thought I was
because
a dick.
like I gotta
You're a
make it be
super dick.
clear. I gotta make it be clear, like what type of time you think this is? Like if
Bro,
I've
she
been
wasn't
doing this. Like
insulting you. That was her way of saying good
no,
morning,
no, no, it
bro.
wasn't insulting. It wasn't insulting, but you want to try to like make a place to fit in my life. Like you gotta be responsible for waking me up. Like that's
I
your
feel
part.
like
You
you
trying
really
to
like this girl because you wouldn't
Yes.
even be asking about her or talking about her if you like. I think you
be
like her.
You
I
yeah,
think
scared to
you're
let
turned
her
on
in.
by how
yeah.
weak
You
her
know what,
game,
Miss
like how she's just throwing out there. You're like, wow, like you're almost. It's a show for you.
Miss, you know what, Machine? I think you know what, you right. Um, but it's like when you look at okay, for me, for example, when I look at a woman and it's like you talking to him, like, you know what, I could, go longer than a week or two. You feel me? With being around this person, right? So it's like when you look at somebody like that, it's like, okay, now I will probably have to, stop doing this because I'm a single man. Like you got to cut certain shit back as a single man, and this is like you look at him, and it's like I don't know if I want to do that for you. You feel me? Like, and it's like I don't, that type of thinking. And it might not be thinking that you might need to do right then and there, but I know I'm smart enough to know that that's what that shit lead to. Fucking around with somebody, like you fucking around with somebody feelings like you might be going slow, they might be going fast, they might have a whole different situation 3 months down the line. You like, man, they want to do this, and you like, man, I don't want to do that. Like we not, I don't feel like we rocking like that. They feel like we rocking like that because me as a
That's why
man,
y'all talk.
you definitely we gonna talk, but who we could talk all you want, but it's the listening part.
So what?
The talking is gonna happen,
This person's in
but
Mississauga.
Well,
the listening
the
part.
ones that don't listen are the ones that you don't need to be with. Those are the non-struggle ones. Because again, there are
And
plenty
that
of women
and
that
to
will
me
be
that's damn
lined
near
up.
everyone I done came encounter with. So there it is. That's the answer right there. Then everyone I came encounter with.
Well, not this chick, because you haven't told her. You had went to her and said, "Hey, yo, look, like when you hit me up the other day, I know you meant good. Just
I
explain
know I
it
did
to
tell
her.
her. I know I said
What'd she
that. No,
say?
that of course she just like she made it seem like she was trying to help, like, but she was like she understand where I'm, she says she understand what I'm saying.
Has she done
You know
it
what I mean?
since?
Nah, she ain't did it since. You know what I mean?
Well, she
She ain't did it
understood. She
since.
took heed.
Yeah, my nigga, but it's a it's
You're
a
gonna
it's
find
a
something else that you don't like. I
it,
think that
Yes,
that's not the
I
thing.
see. And like
it's
I'm
a
saying, like
personality, but it's a personality flaw though. You know what I'm saying? It's a personality
Mike
flaw. Like,
Jones.
and I look,
I know
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, but you're afraid to let. It's a personality flaw. But what I'm saying is you're missing out on people that are willing to just simply abide by your program. I'm a guy that dated two women for 4 years openly to like where the point where I was eating two breakfasts, two lunches, two dinners, and I was like, this shit is killing me. So now y'all just gonna get days. And then that became a problem to where I just said, you know what? Fuck both of y'all. I did it for
But
four
see, I don't
years.
need. I'm not. No, but you know what? That's more normal. That's more normal. I'm just fucking going through them like fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not. You feel me? And it's like I'm not even being around long enough for him to cook no fucking meals for me. Dead ass. Like it's. You feel me?
Or you just want to be Bill Bellamy then.
I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? Like
There's
they don't
nothing
under.
wrong with that if you just want to be a eligible bachelor for the rest of your life. There's nothing wrong with it. But shit, you got to realize, just like women hit the wall, so do men. And when
But you
if
know,
you ain't got no money when you hit the wall, ain't nobody looking for you.
I was married for 14 years though. You know what I mean?
I
I
know.
can't
That's what I'm saying.
compromise.
There's
I can't.
nothing wrong with. I feel you. Definitely, you were married for 14 years, so you like shit. I'm catching up on missed time. There's nothing wrong with it. But again,
Nah,
Maybe
nah, you
before
don't
you
get the
hit the
time back.
wall, find you some women
finding
that'll
out
Nah,
get
you don't
down
get
with your
that time
program.
back. I'm just keeping. I'm just guarding my energy. You can't get that time back. I'm guarding the energy I got left. You heard?
You're being cautious.
Big facts.
He's being a gigolo. That nigga ain't being cautious. He is sowing his royal oats. I feel him. But again,
Making up
men
for
hit the
lost
wall
time.
too. And if you ain't like Kevin Samuels when you hit the wall, we're gonna get old niggas that without money get ignored. Yeah, I say that's why sugar dad is in
Yo,
demand
but you
because
know
they got
what?
money.
You know what? They can ignore me. I'll be the old nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got my own bill, and I'll be in the house same way I am right now, dolo, doing push-ups. You heard Money
And
Boy,
you
be
and
done
you
with it.
still get sex when you want to, sir. So cut it out.
There it is.
But old, if you ain't got shit when you're old, it ain't gonna happen. So that's what I'm saying. If you gon'
You
if you
right.
it,
You right.
like
You
you
right.
you gotta find some chicks that are gonna roll with your program
You
now.
right. God bless them too, wherever they at, man. Because I'm not saying I'm trying to
You
just
may have
campaign to be
one. You
alone.
treating it like shit. When all you gotta
I'm
do
gonna
is
take.
talk to her.
I'm gonna take heed to it, brother. I'm gonna take heed. All right.
Cause I
Take heed.
mean, like once you explain to her, the worst that can happen is what you anticipating happening anyway. Is she being like, I can't deal with it. But she could shock you and be like, okay, I understand. Tell me what it is that I need to do to make you
I'm gonna
happy.
have this conversation because we've had conversation. I'm gonna have this conversation, and This is how I go. This conversation will be the catalyst on if we go any further at all. So this conversation will be a pivotal conversation. So shout
Just
out
play
to
this
you, brother, because
video
that
for her.
yeah, pivotal conversation.
Marvelously. What do you think,
I ever
Marvelous Wings? Do
wonder
you think he should give this lady a chance?
listen to this?
Oh, hold on, go ahead, Miss Shane. I'll come back to you, Marvelous Winks.
I'm saying like all of us, we all talk about like our where we're at in relationships on live streams, and like does anyone wonder if any of these people, like the girl Mississauga or the guy that I'm dating, like what if they like find this?
Well, shout
They,
out. Well,
they
shout
they
out
will
to
have
them.
an insight
Shout
into
out.
you.
Yo, shout out to them. Shout out to them. You know what I'm
You didn't
saying?
talk
Like,
bad to him. He will hear you going to people to find out how you can please
hey,
him.
yo,
He will
look,
respect it.
see, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Like, somebody would talk about me somewhere. Somebody would talk about you, machine. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not, and I don't talk negative about people because I don't argue with females. So let alone sit here and bash a female. You heard? But yo, if anybody listening, man, shout out to you, man. Hello, mom. You heard?
Hello, mom. Nigga, did you just give a Grammy Award speech?
That's a fact.
So, Marvelous Wings, what do you think? Do you think I gave him some sound advice, or do you got something to add on, or something contrary?
You somebody on him giving somebody a chance?
Yes,
You sure you want to ask me that? Because I really don't give people chances either.
I'm listening.
I mean,
Go ahead and
I just take it as
you speaking the truth, cause here I am.
shut up. I'm just saying, I just take it as a person can show you one thing and it's always something else. And so, sure, I don't give people chances. I
And
be like, shit.
I should just blow her off and go with Marvelous to the Wolf Chase Mall and talk about other things.
She gonna
I
blow
wouldn't
you
say
off
blow.
too.
Now, I wouldn't say blow her off. Now, if you know,
Man,
okay,
I done blown off better, man.
no, but
It's
listen,
all good.
but listen to what I'm gonna say. If you know deep down inside you don't have no liking, you don't want no dealings, you don't even want to be in the same room with this person, I would say you just need to just tough it up and say it. Look, hey, it was cool,
Oh,
but
I got no problem saying that. You're right though. You're right. I got no
you
problem.
just
Yeah.
need to say that.
That
Don't blow her
that's
off.
why I
Just be
said
upfront about it.
That's why I said the next conversation gonna be pivotal because it's either gonna go right or left, right then and there. You know what I mean? Because I can't. I'm not the type of person that can like let things linger on and on. Like we got to drag this on for no reason. I can't do that. You know what I mean? So we gonna get right to it right then and there, and you know what I mean. Like, and it's not gonna be like like you could tell when a person doesn't understand. They're just agreeing with you just to get past the situation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because there's a lot of that going on too. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna just settle for that shit because of the shit that I done been through. I'm not about to keep settling because when you start settling, that should become a pattern, man. And I
Yep.
don't want nobody to settle for me. You feel me? So that's it. You know what I mean?
The
I've
only
been there
thing you
before.
selling for is a one night stand, huh?
Hey,
Keep it
sometimes
real.
that's all a person wants is a one night stand. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
There's no such. You know what? I've felt bad the few times I've got one night stand. I
For real?
felt bad. That's not a good feeling.
You felt bad about a one night stand?
Damn right, cause
Okay, I'm gonna
that's
tell
the
you why
ego
you felt
thing. Cause
bad.
now nigga is wondering why I ain't get that
No, no,
pussy
no.
again.
I'm gonna tell you what happened because the reason why you felt bad with that one night stand, you went in with feelings when you should have went in with a bullshit I don't give a fuck attitude, did what you had to do and just went home about your business.
But
That's
But
what
again,
see,
happened.
we
You cannot walk in everything with your feelings because that's what
I
happened.
may have went into
But how are
that
we
until
supposed
I
to
got
know
in the
though? How are
pussy.
we supposed to know? And Money
When
Boy
you get
Trey,
in
I'm
the
gonna tell
pussy,
you,
it's totally
she had
different.
a nigga somewhere. She had a nigga or two hidden somewhere, and she had to leave. That's you know what I mean?
Yes, I
Who
went
did?
in like I'm finna just smash this
Whoever
one night
whoever he was
stand. I was
talking,
like, this
whoever he
pussy
was talking
good.
about, whoever he
And
was
he
talking about.
but she probably didn't tell him because in her mind, hey, we finna do what we do. I'm finna go on by my business. It is what it is. Because you got to think about
Yeah,
it now. Most women starting to think how men do us.
Oh, I
I'm
hadn't
gonna
that's a
been one
fact.
night
Yep.
standed
baby.
recently,
And
but
women
no,
and women
it
is
wasn't
taking
recently.
over. Women is taking over with that shit. That's a fact. And guess what? And now I say, you know what? I'm not gonna play the game no more. I'm not gonna invest no feelings into nothing.
Because
So there
women
it
can
is.
be more crueler than men. We are
Big facts. Hell
y'all
yeah.
cannot
Big
take
facts.
what y'all dish out, and I know that for a
Yeah.
fact.
You
Y'all
damn
cannot
right.
take, and I
Yep.
still don't understand why
Yep.
y'all do
I
it.
look. Yep.
And then
Yep.
we do it to y'all. Y'all would be like, act like we just came around and just and took all your talking truck toes away from you.
We're not
I'm just
used to
I'm
it.
saying, you do
different.
it to me, I'm gonna do it to you. Now
But
you
y'all,
want
but
to
you
live.
know what? Y'all do the shit differently, man. Y'all do the shit different. Y'all wait till y'all motherfuckers is the worst. Y'all wait till a nigga stop doing what he doing and change everything, and y'all drop the bomb on him.
That's the vengeance
Y'all
aspect.
ain't shit.
I'm a
Y'all ain't
prime
shit.
example of that. I'm a prime example of
That
that.
is
Y'all
the
ain't
That
vengeful
you
shit.
think you
aspect.
and made it
So
all the way out the door,
so
and I'm
most
gonna
hated
show
Mike
you that
Jones
you don't get
is
it.
from New York, right?
That's a
Most
fact.
hated Mike
Yeah.
Jones is from. So you know that, right? The Wu Tang when they had God damn it, I just lost my train of thought. Whose
You
song
looking
was
at them
that from the
titties
Wu Tang
too?
that said you don't get a nigga back like that?
Yeah. That's
Face. Ghostface.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghostface, Ghostface,
Yeah.
Ghostface. There we go, right there. You don't get a nigga back like that. It's
Yeah,
And
the
that's
same
and that and
difference.
that's the truest statement. When he said it, when Jay-Z said it, that's the most truest statement. And that echoes through women, black, white, yellow, whatever, it doesn't matter. That shit, y'all know how to do it though, man. We do it. We fuck up. Now we some pieces of shit, man. We some pieces of shit.
And y'all
But
taught it to
but
us though.
woo,
Y'all taught it to us, and we
I
had to sit
okay.
around
You
and
you right.
observe.
Yeah. I
But I'm
gotta
gonna tell
take you
you one
gotta
thing. I learned it
yeah.
from my uncles. All four of
man.
my uncles.
Anything you're saying right now, you're absolutely correct. We sorry for all black men. We ain't shit. We apologize.
But I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you like the biggest thing I have learned, and since I've been single, when a man do get like that, it's a woman that broke him, and he hasn't healed because he never forgave her.
Hmm.
But it's always a woman that breaks that man, and then he just go around hurt and breaking every other woman because he has not forgave that woman for breaking him because she wasn't about shit because her man ain't taught her nothing. So basically, that's
And
what
let
it
me
is.
and let me tell you this too. When a woman breaks a man, listen, listen. When a woman breaks a man so that she can live her life,
Mhm.
the stench of that homicide, how she broke that nigga,
Yeah.
stay on her too. You feel me?
It
So
do.
it don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. Trust me. I'm telling you, I just went through this, and it's like I kept telling my ex, if this woman broke you, why you keep cheating on me going back to her? And I could never understand, but it took for me to walk away and to cut the fuck up. Like I will pull the fuck up at a bitch house and I will cut the fuck up. But see, I won't do that now because I will just leave. Because it ain't gonna work.
Pussy
It's
was
not worth my
good.
time,
That's
my
why I hit
energy,
your
or
boy with
my
that.
me
Cause it
wasting
ain't gonna
it on
make
my
it ain't
word.
gonna make the person it ain't gonna make the person because I could relate with what you saying, and you know that saying, not gonna hold you, no
Uh-huh.
nothing. Like I rather put that energy into into think about it though. Like if you put that energy into going to counseling or just fixing your own problems or going
Mm-hmm.
to put your something into something where you could just get that shit out because guess what? Motherfuckers don't give a fuck, man. Like, and I'm
They
not saying
don't.
everybody. I'm not saying
Yeah.
everybody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when we put ourselves in a position to depend on somebody to get us to the next place, that's the
Mm-hmm.
wrong state of mind because we're destined to be let down just because we're putting ourselves in that position. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I'm speaking about
Mm-hmm.
myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mhm. I agree with you. I'm telling you, I just went through it. And that's why a lot of guys don't like the way I am now because I'm like, shit, you telling me the same thing that motherfucker said over there. So guess what? You ain't talking about shit either.
But see,
Did
I
I
think
tell
right
you
now,
any?
I think
Did I
right
tell
now how
you
I feel.
anything that the other gentlemen were saying?
No, baby, you just want me to come smoke weed and drink with you, baby. That's what you want me to come do.
I just want a little attention.
My son, money boy.
I just want a little attention. See, unlike Mike Jones, I enjoy a good morning and hey, baby, you up? I
Yo,
enjoy
that
those
shit is
things.
bad, man. I don't like good morning. I don't like good morning text, man. That's bad, man. Damn, I'm fucked up, man.
He like, leave me alone, lady.
I'm
Oh
fucked
wow.
up.
You would rather her just be like, I'm finna bring you breakfast. Would that be better?
Nah, I make my own breakfast.
Damn, she can't bring you breakfast?
Yeah, up before sunrise.
Cause
Oh
then
my
she gonna
God.
want to stay. Then she gonna
Okay,
want to
let me
stay if
ask
she
you
bring
this.
me breakfast.
Hold on,
You
let me
don't know
ask you.
that.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So
Any reason to give you the solo?
what is like the ideal woman for you? Because all this stuff you saying you don't do, and I'm like, shit, I done dated a nigga. I text her, how you doing, boo? You want something to eat? Shit, you want some lunch? The fuck?
He's
You
kind of
want some
like
midday?
you.
You know what midday lunch is? You want midday lunch? So what
He's
kind of
kind
woman
of
are you
like
looking
you.
for?
He's leaving a long-term marriage and he's just enjoying being single and floating.
Okay, so basically he's not looking for nobody. He just want to be a butterfly. He want to be free for a
Yes.
while. That's
Nah,
all.
nah, 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 nah. Because I'm not just out here like, oh, I'm just smashing this, shorty smashing. Nah, nah,
I
nah.
didn't say
What
that.
I'm, no,
I
no,
didn't
no,
say that.
no, no. Just to be
Mike
clear,
Jones,
no, 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 no.
that is exactly what you're doing, sir.
Nah, bro.
Keep it real.
No, to be okay, yeah. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I'm not just doing that to do it. Like I'm meeting these chicks, right? We meet however we
Mm-hmm.
meet, boom, and you know what
Okay.
I'm saying, like, and it goes like because of how I'm doing it because of how the problem I'm
What's
having
up,
is
man?
because of
Medicine
how
420. You said you was coming up, bro. Why you lie?
Sir,
Yes, go ahead, Joy.
sir,
You
because
been
of
I'm
quiet.
talking to Mike Jones. Sir, is this on Bumble, Tinder, PFO, POF? Which dating site is this happening on? Are you meeting these women on the streets?
yeah, I'm not on no social media besides YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on no Facebook, no Instagram, nothing like that. You know what I mean? So
So
yeah, I meet
you
like
smashing the broad at the bodega?
He out in these
at the
streets.
bodega. Like I got a job. Like I do a lot of different things. Like I got, you know what I'm saying?
No, I
I
ain't
like a
saying
lot
you
of
worked
different.
at the bodega. I'm not discrediting you, sir. I just said
Joy,
you
how
No, no,
you
no. I
meet
didn't
meet
say
these
you
certain
were.
women?
chicks at the
I was just
bodega.
being. No, you asking me a question. I was just answering it that like well, you know what? Maybe I might be at the bodega one day going to get something out the store. You feel me? And I might meet somebody. You feel me? Like you know what I mean? Like
She
conversation,
wants to know where
something.
she
You know
needs
what I
to
mean?
be.
I'm just trying to
Something.
figure out why Joy had to be funny and say bodega.
Yo, listen, yo, people think I'm Arabian, whatever, like that. Yo, that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like I damn near look
Why
like
she
Oh,
shout out
didn't
that's
to
just
my
why she
say
said
shout out
it.
store?
Yo, no, that's not
yo,
no.
shout
Please,
out to
sir,
the
please, sir. Do
Arabian
not put
brothers,
words in
man.
my mouth. When I say no, sir. I was not saying that you. I was saying that because you're from
It's all
New
good.
York,
I'm
my
not
guy.
tripping. I'm not
That was
tripping whatsoever.
nothing to do with race. But gay.
I
Come
was just
on,
joking. It
guys.
was a joke, man. I
Now
was
she
joking.
was
I
Okay,
was
making
put the
fun
joking.
of your
joking
New
on.
York ancestry.
Yeah, not that. Nah, I don't even know where you from, sir.
Cause
My
that's what
bad.
y'all call y'all
No, I'm
stores.
just
We
yo,
call
I'm
them
black, yo, I'm
stores.
black and
Y'all call them
Italian. I'm
Yeah,
black and
bodegas.
y'all call it
Italian, man. Don't
corners.
listen, ma'am. I'm black and Italian. Don't worry, don't panic. I'm just black and Italian. I just look like one of them niggas. I'm
But
not
sir,
going to
in New
do
York,
nothing crazy.
sir, it's bodegas. When you in Memphis, everything is the corner store. You could be in the damn grocery store. I'm running up to the corner store. Like that's
Yeah,
sort of kind of the
yeah,
grocery
I'm
store.
familiar. I'm familiar
Yeah.
with Memphis, man. Memphis, my second little home, man. I rock with
Okay, well
Memphis,
that's
man.
what
Liberty, like from
I'm
the Liberty Land
right.
days, from the Liberty Land days.
So did you answer my question? Are you banging the girls from the bodega?
Yeah,
Are you
yes,
banging
man,
the girls from
yes,
the
yes,
RT?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Now
She
what?
she want to know where she needs to be.
Ooh, my son, my man.
Nah, I'm good. Vegas is fine with me. I'm good. Love New York,
You
but
said
I'm good. I just was
it was
asking the
designed
question.
for you.
I'm good.
How many bodegas are in Buffalo, and which ones are in your area?
It's only two.
Well, that makes it easy.
There are no bodegas in Memphis that I know of.
Y'all got gas stations and look
Yes,
in
we
for
got
the most
gas
part,
stations that sell chicken strips.
every joint sell chicken, man.
I can't
Well,
wait to
I
New
gotta
Orleans.
dip
Like the
out,
first,
guys, but good luck to MoneyBoy and Marvelous. I can't wait to see the filmed copy of your hookup. I'm just teasing. Uh, yeah. So, anyways, have a good night, Joy and Mike, and pardon my presence, and Trey and
Thank
Marvelous.
you,
Yeah.
machine.
Good night.
Good night.
thank you, Miss
Good
Sheen.
night, machine.
Bye.
I'm gonna have to go to her channel.
I'm gonna
I
bounce
got
off
the
here
hell I
too.
was about
I'm
to
on my
say.
Canadian time, man. I'm after hours now. I'm
Hey
gonna
yo,
head out.
shout out my dude. Shout out my dude. Be easy, you heard?
You too, man. Be easy. Trey, we'll talk. Marvelous, Joy. It's been really. We'll talk.
For sure. Thanks for coming
Yo,
on, pardon my
All
presence.
right.
See, they both of them
yo,
on
money
Canadian
boy.
time. They like it's
I'm
late.
gonna follow. I'm gonna
Yo,
follow the
money boy.
lead and jump
I'm,
down
I'm about
too.
to I'm about to boogie my damn self, bro. I'm out, man. Yo, Marvelous, nice to meet you, man. Chit chat, man. Y'all be good. You heard?
I'm trying to see
Appreciate
if
you
this
coming
gonna come
through.
to an after party with Marvelous and Money Boy.
Well,
So I'm gonna
well,
jump down in the
I
chat.
asked you when you inviting us to Vegas.
Oh
Still here to
shit, money
watch.
boy.
Hey.
My
That
man,
works
money
too.
boy, man. Anybody ask me, man? I'm telling you, man. Rock with my man, money boy, man. Fuck with him, man. You know what I mean? If you in the Memphis area, man, you ain't with money boy, man. Something wrong, man.
Well, thank y'all for tuning
Yeah.
in, ladies and gentlemen. This was the 44th episode of the Toxic Masculinity Show, I think. Did you get my text, ma'am?
Oh, I haven't.
I
I
thought that was
refrained
your
to my.
iPhone that went off. Well, it's probably you probably didn't see it because we're on the phone.
No,
But
I
yes,
haven't seen it because my text messages they actually don't come in because I have my phone set to when I set my alarm that it goes into do not disturb mode.
do
So
not
no,
disturb.
nothing coming
Yeah.
through my phone. Hmm.
Well, you'll see it in the morning, then I guess.
I'm gonna see it once we get
Unless,
off the car. I'll see it then.
any last words, ma'am?
No, sir. I was very pleased to be on one of your actual live What is this, a podcast?
Finally,
What is, huh?
finally took you long enough.
I
It's
told you I
okay.
don't never see them. I don't get on YouTube like that. I don't. I really don't. But I guess I'm gonna start getting on there because y'all have some really good conversations. I guess I'm gonna start joining and getting
Yes, we
on there.
do. This is a safe zone. I don't hate black women, contrary to what people think.
I've never thought that you dislike black women or you had anything against. You're more of a, I'm not even gonna say it was political. You just have different views on certain situations. That's it. And you're very outspoken with it. And some people do not know how to perceive your
Don't say
thoughts.
people, say women. Because no men have a problem with what I say. You don't
No,
see no men on my page attacking me.
well, the reason why the women feel like that, that's because it's true. It's
I
true.
know.
And so when a woman gets like that, it's more of, I didn't want you to like read me my rights. Shit, just let me do what I'm doing and I eventually figure it out myself. But no, what you do is you bring it to the light and make them acknowledge what the fuck it is instead of trying to hide behind it. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. I
All
don't.
right. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind either.
Really?
Yes, said a wise man.
I heard a wise man talking. Because it's him who's talking, right?
No, I heard it from a guy, but I agree with his message wholeheartedly.
Mm. I mean, I do too as well. I do.
All right, now quit playing. Y'all, we're about to get up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's nice being with you, good people. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe, or you ain't black. Don't hang up, lady.
Money boy, money boy, money boy. Trade. Money boy, money boy, money boy. Trade. Grab just like OC.